last time you guys made it into the room and
typed up that whole thing.
I didn't get home until 1 a.m. because I was driving the entire time. Sorry.
And fell down in there was a little trap, and Hoot fell down and was unconscious but revived. And
what trap?
You guys had a riddle. It was not currency; it was coin. And Jarendoore found a rune stone that gave him a little bit of extra strength and power. And after telling the door that he wasn't good enough and there was a better door, he sadly watched you guys walk out. And you guys continue on. Found a dead orc that had a bottle with genies on it and a crumbled up note. And you went into the room. There was a barrel full of dirt and a scroll, which Jarendoore looked at, and it disappeared and shot him with green bolts of energy. No rest. Why worry about health? Because it doesn't matter. We opened up the next door and got attacked by a bunch of undead ghosts again that turned into wolves, and Hoot sadly fell due to a critical miss death save, which always gets you.
Now I don't think I am.
And
bad news like that.
Hortanis sang a wonderful song of Hoot's life and gave you guys a little bit of health back, and continued to open the door. And Jarendoore saved the day by freezing all the slimes so they couldn't even move as you guys picked them off one by one.
Amazing.
There was no chance for them. There was a puddle in the middle of that floor dirt was pushed into it, but there was still some water there, and you guys continued on yet again with Jarendoore's Jarendoore's crit of thieves' tools to open the door, and you found statues, which Hortanis freed one, and he's very grateful for that.
Luke just butchers the name.
Hoot was body was dragged out and shackled against the wall.
He would have won today.
He would definitely, yeah. And Johnny 5 decided to go down this long corridor filled with traps.
A sweet jump spell.
He did have a sweet jump spell, and he was doing a little just hop, but then he was stuck as these spikes came out of the wall. He was able to rip his legs out and free himself to jump once more, and he wasn't nimble enough to dodge the drop of the net. Now he's restrained, falling on the spikes down below next to the skeleton. It looks like it maybe happened the same way. Not bloody, oily, and about ready to die. The group watches as the clapping that they were doing, the cheering, has now turned to oh, and we bring it back to you guys. We are in initiative order, and we're going to start at the top, and we're going to go through the list and see what happens. Johnny 5, you're up first.
I drank a potion.
I know, I didn't flip it yet. You drank a potion? Okay. How you doing out restrained?
Like this.
So you're going to just fumble around inside this net and get a potion out and drink it.
Are you saying I have to roll?
No, I'm just kidding. You can do that, but you are restrained. You can't move without breaking. You can drink a potion, but you cannot move without breaking the net.
I do that.
All right. Roll 2d4 plus 2 for your potion strength. And what do you need?
Do you have a dry erase marker by chance?
Dry erase marker? Probably.
Cool.
It's going to not be a fine point or nothing.
That's fine.
4.
4?
2.
All right.
8. Baby.
No. I hope it works. It might not work.
That's fine.
Probably won't. So 8 health?
Yes.
Alright. So you have 8 health.
It works quite well.
Do you do anything else?
Yeah, can I roll to break free?
Your action has already been used to drink the potion.
Okay. Nothing else.
Okay. Why don't you roll me a perception check?
Me?
Yep.
You're bleeding out.
Potion did not suture my wounds.
That's enough. Perception?
Yeah, perception.
19.
A 19?
Mm-hmm.
As you're drinking this potion, you start to look around and you see all these holes around the pit.
Uh-oh.
Probably like 30, and they're not like little spike holes. I mean, they're like that big of a hole.
Like a loaf of bread.
A little smaller than that, but they're pretty large holes. That's what you see.
I'm in danger.
I'm in danger.
Alright. Next is Hortanis then.
Seeing little buddy get netted up.
You are a little buddy.
I drop the statue where I am.
Oh!
And
I guess I drop it too.
you already dropped it. I listened to the audio. You already said you let go of it.
What's I doing? If I forget it.
You frosted this thing.
That's right.
Be careful! Be careful down there!
I say,
You can do it!
oh man, I would jump over there, but that flame's over there. I hope. I mean, if someone were to put, is the flame not on?
Yeah, it just went and then it stopped. There's no more flame. Good night, buddy.
Oh, that changes everything.
Alright, I'll see you later.
I'll see you later.
No.
Alright.
Oh, well, I guess it's.
That changes everything? Yes, the flame's gone. The spike trap is still right there, but it's still frozen, and it's got flames on it. The spike trap's got flames on it.
French fry.
I nudge the wizard on the shoulder, and I'm like, if I jump towards that platform, you think you could maybe take care of that flame somehow?
I'm just shaking my head. I don't think that would happen at all. That is a contraption that I can't even stop.
Can you stop?
My trunk goes and starts itching my head. I'm like, I thought you were really smart.
You have to understand. I don't know much in my spells, but I don't think I have anything that will help.
Okay.
Okay.
6 seconds is almost up.
I jump over there.
Alright, you got a strength of what?
13, 14.
14, so you're going to make a running jump then?
Yep.
Alright. The minute you land, the same noise goes off. Ka-chink!
I'm ready for it.
Flame comes shooting out. At you, roll dex save, please.
Oh no, it's not a thing. 20!
20? Whoa! It comes up, and you obviously are ready for it. You've
I
seen
knew
it.
it was there.
So you see the flame come, and you just stick your shield up, and just and it sort of sprays off your shield for a few seconds, and you just hold it up, and then it stops, and then you're just standing there.
I look over at you guys and like,
I like the reverse card better.
That was 25. 25 feet.
oh, I can keep going?
Well, that's
We
25
dash.
feet.
We jump into the pit.
Alright, I'm gonna jump to the next one.
So you're going to walk all the way to the edge and run and jump to the next one?
Yeah.
Okay.
And as I'm in the air,
We're still in initiative.
Yes. Yeah, this is still his turn.
right before I hit the ground, I go, and I sneeze.
Okay.
And out of my trunk comes some of that dirt that I had collected to put on the water. And it just creates a cloud under my feet right before I land.
A cloud.
I like to see the physics of this.
You just sort of, and like there's like snot and mucus all in it, and it goes over the about the 5 foot section all the way up closest to me, a little area all the way going to the next edge, and it's just covered in dirt. And you see as the dirt hits the thing, it just sort of stops, and there's just like a little path of dirt laying there. I rolled critical, by the way.
Really?
Let's see what happens. But as that happens, you hear another chunk, and the spikes start coming back out,
Okay.
and they start moving.
That's gotta be.
yeah. Oh yeah, that's definitely. Yeah, that's all you're moving. All right, Jarendoore.
Yeah. Who's left? Okay.
Guys, I'm sliding down the steps. I can't see what's going on.
I just turn around and go, "You're not real," and then I jump.
You jump as well.
Yep.
What's your strength score?
Whoa.
Strength is -1. It's a 9.
So then you need to grab the ledge because you can't even get across.
Oh. Just crawl down.
You have to roll a strength check, or you're gonna fall on the spikes. You sure you want to do that? Because if you didn't know you could jump that far, you can take it back. You go back.
What if he dashes? Can he jump? Oh.
Your long jump is your strength score. That is your strength score. So you can take it back because you adjust and look at the little angle and you're pretty sure that there's no way you're going to make it.
Not sorry for me. What do I need to roll to get
A
up?
strength check.
She has
Just
got
to
her
no, a
sunglasses on.
strength check just to grab the ledge and hold on, or you fall in the pit.
Oh, here goes my life. How do I roll that, please? Oh, really, 12?
At 12, you're able to grab on, and you're gonna use majority of your movement just to get back up. As you start climbing up, the jet comes out on you as well.
I just...
Matrix?
Step out of the way.
I mean, I step out of the way.
You're gonna have to roll a dex save still.
I have a riddle.
9.
9. The flames start to spew out a little bit, and you're gonna take a little bit of damage.
A little bit of damage. You're fine.
Take 20 damage.
You sort of hold up your hands, and instead of a bunch of damage, you only take 1 fire damage. Sort of frost forms on your hands from your frostbite, and you just sort of hold it up and blockade some of the flame.
Cool.
The flame stops.
I still shaking my head.
And then I kind of
I
step
thought
it.
you couldn't do anything about that flame.
And I didn't have to dash, right?
That's going to be your action to climb back up because you were hanging on the edge.
Alright, I just step aside for the next.
Okay.
Wait, that means I'm in flames. Wait, can I make it across again?
Nope.
Alright.
You're going to be there. You can.
Can I duck?
You can make a perception check
Okay, I'm doing that.
to see the surrounding.
Are you guys going one by one?
10.
You see the hole, and it looks like it's just a small
Didn't
hole
get to
in
the
the
other
wall.
one yet?
Uh,
I forgot that he added
Can I,
another hole.
can I,
Oh,
can I
no.
squat down and put my
Why do all
legs in the
the
hole,
answers?
kind of like a cubby, and just crouch over the edge?
So you're trying to hold it like away from the flame, so when it comes out, you're away.
I'm off the
Yep,
ledge.
I like it. I like
And
it.
it's over here?
Like a cubby.
No, you're gonna be right there on the edge, right up against the wall.
Okay, I'm just holding on to that.
Yeah, you can just be right there on the edge,
Alright.
away from when the flames come out.
To get to.
That's my turn.
Flyssa.
Fleece.
Lisa?
It's
Flyssa.
Fleessa.
Flyssa.
Fleessa.
I can't do names.
Wait.
Flyssa.
Fleessa.
Flyssa.
So
Alright.
it's a movement to get over here.
You're gonna have to do a running jump, and you can jump your strength score is what you can do. So if you have a strength score of 10, you can make that jump.
Okay.
Dead.
Awesome.
And you're still on that, right?
Yep, he's on the platform, but he's sort of like hunkered up against the wall, like the hole's like right here, and he's just like.
It's not constant
For a
flame
second.
though, right?
No, it's not. The flame's gone right now.
What? Pressure. Alright, yeah, I'm going to try to jump it as well.
Okay, jump and
Because
roll
we're
me
all
a
just
dex
jumping
save,
down this
please.
hole.
I guess everybody's going down now.
Goodness.
Guys, what's happening?
Shut up.
Hey,
Swan dive.
All right.
Into the pit.
Well, let's see what happens here.
the platform blows up.
You're gonna take 7 fire damage as you just like land and you're like, boop, and it just like blasts you. Roll a strength save
Baja blessed.
as the fire's just blasting you.
Uh-oh.
It's fine. I can't.
Oh, it's gonna
10.
be 1 now. A 10. As the flame hits you, it starts pushing you forward into the next pit.
Okay.
Uh-oh.
So you're gonna start to fall into that pit. You can roll a dex save or a strength save to try to grab the edge as you're falling.
Luke's taking back his second chance.
Yeah, it's done.
Can I use my reaction to catch him?
You're on the opposite side. So
He's-
she jumped and then she made it all the way across and then she it pushed her forward even further from the flames because she didn't want to get burnt anymore.
So this is another strength save.
Pushed. Oh my goodness.
Oh no.
I am awful at rolling. Take 10 spike damage.
Take 2 more spike damage.
Just getting all the bad luck out
Piercing
of the way.
damage.
Fire damage, was it?
Yep, so it's going to be 7 fire damage and 2 piercing damage.
Okay.
And now you're down in there. As you're like pushed forward, you like try to hold on, and one of the spikes just sort of grazes your arm and cuts you down. You're down in the pit now.
Okay.
That's going to be 10 plus push forward. So that's going to be pretty much, you have your action. That's about it.
Oh, cool. Thank you.
Is that for his blood on his arm from the cuts?
He just cuts.
Yeah, he just got cut up in the...
Why are you wearing sunglasses? If you're just gonna pull him down to see things.
Effect.
You do have your
Looks
action.
real cool.
mate.
You look like Ryan Gosling.
Well, this puts a damper on things.
You're about
I got
10
that
feet
at
down.
work twice. One's by upper management, one's by my manager.
Ryan Gosling.
Yeah.
I can see it.
Gotcha. I'll just use my action to try to climb up to
Climbs in the
Hortanis.
elevator with me.
You're gonna
Well,
be out of
Supposed to be Ryan
movement,
Gosling or something.
so you can be up against the
Can you
wall.
describe
No, sir.
this mechanism?
So all you see is the wall, and you see spikes sticking out, and it's just maybe 6 inches away from the wall, and you start to see some gears behind there that are damaged and burnt from Jarendoore's flame.
Is there any rubble or anything near me? A broken off spike?
I mean, there's dirt and stuff down where you are.
Any kind
You
of
know where that dirt's been.
rocks?
Yeah, you can find a rock.
Alright, I want to try to use my action to use Mage Hand
Okay.
and pick up one of these rocks and extend it out and try to jam the gears that I can see.
Oh,
Okay,
nice
I like
move.
it. I like it. Roll me a. Man, now what check would that even be? That's
Sleight of
kind of weird.
hand.
Ooh,
Added your spell mod.
ooh, man, you're pretty good. I like that.
I'm a DM now. Like, what can I say?
Oh, you got it. I'm alright with that. Sleight of hand with your spell mod. I'm okay with that.
Probably a +9.
+9. How you got
Shouldn't have said
+9?
anything.
Spell mod is +3
His
and sleight of hand
charisma.
is 6.
Okay.
Don't be
Dex.
1.
He's a bard.
Alright, 23.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
Yeah. You just jam this little rock in there, and you see the gears sort of, and they're still like pushing and grinding the rock, but it's slowing it down.
Okay.
The grinding is louder and louder,
Oh.
and it starts to, and it breaks free, but the thing stays there. It doesn't move. Back to top. Johnny 5.
I get out my
Short move.
It only costs 9 health.
Yeah, I get out a short sword and I try to cut myself free.
Okay. I like it. Go. Roll me an attack.
Ooh, an attack. Critical.
Whoa!
These
You just pull the sword out and you just cut right through it.
I'm a
Like
cool
the thing just
robot.
falls down. Right when you start to stand up, you start to hear
Oh.
from all around you.
I use my jump spell to jump back out.
All right. Boom.
Oh, hey, little buddy.
Can I jump again?
Yeah. After you roll a dex save.
Come on, Laser Lips. What do you got?
I already used my stupid inspiration.
Game over.
Saving throw?
Oh yeah.
11.
Oh. Why don't you take me 7 fire damage? It's another flame comes out of the wall.
Another flame.
Another flame thing? Ooh, but a very tiny portion.
Yep, and you have nowhere to go, buddy. You can roll strength, please.
Saving throw or just
Yes. Roll.
Saving throw?
No, athletics, please. Let me make sure.
Okay.
Let me make sure. Nope. It says a save throw. My
Strength
apologies.
save?
Yep.
19.
All right. So as the flame sort of starts burning some of your flesh, you just sort of hold your hand up and you just put it right up against the wall, and the flame stops. And you're staying there.
Do I feel like if I stay on this platform, like it's a pressure plate, right?
You heard a click when you landed.
So if I don't get up and somebody else jumps on, the fire's not going to go, right?
You can roll an investigation as you put out the flame.
I'm a robot, so I know these things.
Oh yeah.
Oh, it was almost a crit.
I
Investigation.
just
Yep.
can't say anything. I was gonna make. I was
minus
gonna.
1, so a 7.
I was gonna.
7?
I was gonna make the argument that he was prone, so he has to have some movement when he gets up.
That's fine, but he can jump. He's got the jump speed, so he can do that. He triples his speed, so it would have been just fine because that would have been, yeah, he would have been fine.
Whatever.
He's not going to be doing anything after this.
I'd have 15 feet left and then double that. Which that's a jump, right?
Yeah, it's just a jump, so you're stuck there. You don't know if it's moved all the way down or if it's still got room to move farther down.
Okay.
From behind, you guys hear, and I don't even have the piece because I'm silly and I didn't think about it. Oh, no, I don't need this.
Because he's just making it up.
Yeah, pretty much. You hear ka-chunk, and it gets dark inside. All you see is the light from that is the only thing illuminating the whole area as the door shuts. And he's like, guys, the door's shut. I don't know what's going on. And this whole wall starts going, and it moves up that far.
Whoa.
So the door's going to be the spot, and it's moving that way.
Did it crush him?
No, it's like right at his head. He's like, guys, the wall's moving.
It'll just tumble him into the pit, and then it'll crush him.
Yeah.
Right. You can take the flame off of the Warforged. He's got his hand blocking it right now.
Just dust.
Oh, is it magnetic?
Yeah. Whatever you want to
Someone's
do.
death in this
Hortanis.
campaign.
That's pretty.
It's the Dungeon of Doom!
Without
I'm
even
Dr. Doom.
I
without
wanna
even
make it the
looking
Dungeon of
back,
Flowers.
I'm just gonna run and jump.
Alright, you walk across the dirt,
Yep.
and as you land,
You have much fight.
Johnny 5, roll strength save. Please.
No! You're killing me.
Oh, I'm gonna knock him off. What if I try to
Oh,
catch him?
boom! I think it's a +2.
Yeah, but what's the number?
It's a +3. 21.
His little finger's stuck in the hole. And it's
Yeah.
just, you can start to feel it burn, you're like, ah! But nothing happens.
Powers me up.
Thanks,
Apple
buddy.
charging
Wee.
Well, now hold on.
Oh,
Hold on. Go back.
oh.
Because there's two things. One, you made a jump, running jump. You landed. You don't have 10 feet to run jump, so you can't make that unless you have a 20 strength score.
Oh.
It's possible. A little thing.
You can climb down. You can figure out some other way to get across, but you can't jump
What's this distance?
10 feet. So it's 15 to get to the
How
platform.
long? I will pull out the power pool
Okay.
and I go,
You gonna measure it? What's the
I sure do miss what my little buddy.
All right. 10 feet.
10 feet?
Yeah.
Oh man, so it just goes right in it? I'm gonna attempt to. Foink. I'm going
So
for
it's
it.
15. So you got enough
You gonna
movement.
break the pole.
All right. Roll me a dex. A dex roll to be able to hold. You can do strength or dex, whatever one you want.
I'll do strength.
Because
And-
strength, you're trying to hold on, and
Yeah.
you're just trying to like. Whoop.
I'll word it as I just like put it down in there already, and then I just try to run and hold on to it and let momentum just take me the rest of the way.
Okay.
So it's not like a run and stab, push off. It's just like
Wouldn't that be an inertia?
All right. Good. Roll.
momentum.
Hooey.
What do I know? I'm just a mage.
14, 15, 16.
All right. You make it across. That's 30 feet, so you're going to stop there. You do have your action.
Hortanis. Or no. Your bard is playing it.
As you land,
I still have an action.
yeah.
Good. So whatever you're gonna say, and then I'll do my action.
All right. So you finally reach the final platform.
Hey, Luke, you're ruining my experience.
Come on, man.
Stop.
You said no cell phones.
I know.
If you can't follow these simple rules.
That's right. All right. So you make it to the final stand
Ban the DM from his
where there's the stone right before you. Of course, obviously, the stone isn't going to be unprotected. So you see the stone before you, and what you see is around it are all these blades that look like the inside of like a mouth, and they're just spiraling around it. And the blades are really small, and they're just spiraling constantly around the glyphstone. So like the glyphstone's into the wall, and the blades come out a little bit, and they're spiraling around it,
Like
just
salt.
spinning around.
It's like the alligator game. You just gotta grab it before it bites you.
So there's a sense of dread in this place. Whispered voices start to illuminate from the stone arc,
Anemone.
promising a terrible maiming if you dare grasp
Maiming?
the glyphstone. Yeah, maiming. I'll get there.
Enemies.
That's what you see.
So it's more than 5 feet away from me.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Okay. Can I do an investigation check to
Yep.
see if I can figure out a way to stop them?
the heck?
-3. -1.
You're just like, oh, those are sharp. That hurt. I'd really hurt if I put my hand in there. Alright, Jarendoore. You're up against the wall. Flame is gone.
I take a peek inside that cubby hole I've been holding on to for a little bit.
Okay.
With my night vision eyes. Nothing in there?
Nope, just the hole where the flame comes.
Oh, so I could see a little contraption for the flame.
You see the hole where the flame comes.
Alright. I kind of sidle across the wall and then I jump.
Okay. Where do you jump to?
On the end over there.
Point. Okay, yep. There's a little bit of dirt there, and you land on the dirt. Well, no, you're going to have to do a strength check to grab the ledge and pull yourself back up.
Because you're weakling.
There it is. Boom, 11.
Right, 11's enough. You grab the ledge and slowly pull yourself up, and as you get to the top, that's going to be pretty much all your movement because you're dragging yourself up to the top. You do have your action still.
Oh, Is that flame wall off the wall because it's defeated?
No.
I got my finger.
Warforged just got his finger in it.
Giant 5.
No. Alright. Giant 5. Guys, in your name changes.
Why'd you have to do that? Why'd you have to do that?
The spikes are right there beside you. So
I guess I'll Baja Blast the spikes with my Frostbite.
Okay.
Or my Ray of Frost, actually.
Yep.
And, here's my attack. Roll a 19.
19?
Yep.
Yep, hits.
I roll a 4.
4 damage. Frost damage.
Cold damage, yep.
Yep. Okay.
And speed is reduced by 10 feet.
So you just sort of blast it, and you just put ice all around the main wall of it, and it's just sitting there.
Alrighty.
I see a magnet.
Am I allowed to move forward at all? Any of it?
No, because
Okay,
your
I'm done.
jump and dragging yourself up was your full movement.
Okay, I'm done.
Alright.
Oh wait, hold on. Can I interact still?
Yeah, you can say something.
Where is... Oh. Can I extend my hand down to...
Lisa?
Flyssa
Yeah. You
to
can.
help her up if she needs to grab me.
Yep.
I do that.
Okay. Lisa, your turn.
Cool. Yeah, I help or accept his help to come up here.
Yeah.
So, we have to be kind of beside each other, don't
Well, if you're gonna get up there, you're gonna be stuck to the ground.
we? Yeah.
He can push you back and stay on the dirt.
Okay, that works. I'm going to yell at Johnny 5, like, "How you doing over there, buddy? You hanging in there?"
Adequate.
Adequate. What about you, big guy?
Shiny, sharp.
Well, I just want to say that I believe in you, and I think you got this.
He turns back and looks at you, and his eyes are crossed. Things are always
You gotta focus. You gotta stay focused on the objective. You can do this. Just don't let us down, buddy. And I give you Bardic Inspiration. One of my Bardic Inspirations.
Man, that's what he needs.
Oh, God. Wait, no, not this
Now
one.
I feel
Not this
pressured.
one.
Now I feel pressured to reach my hands in there.
Alright. As you say that, you hear that spike trap moves 5 feet closer to you guys.
5 feet? Holy crap.
So it would
So the spike, so you guys like almost up against the wall, and the spikes are like right there.
have moved 15 feet this turn?
It would have moved a lot further, yes.
Can I use my...
It would have just.
And we use my action? Because that was a bonus
Let's
action?
get-
Oh, okay, yep.
I want to, like, go back down into the pit.
Go back down into the pit? Okay. So you came up,
Yeah.
gave Bardic, and crawled back down.
Yep.
Yeah, because that would be about, that's enough. Half
Okay.
movement, half movement. 10
Let me
feet,
kiss
10
you.
feet.
Cool.
That's good enough. So you're down back down in
And
the
I...
pit.
Come on,
Go
come
ahead,
on, come on!
Alright.
Jarendoore!
He's
Get some nuts
he's
in
eating
there.
kisses.
Come on!
I'm trying to kiss Steven.
Alright.
Oh, it's recorded on the internet forever.
Spiders.
What is that?
Spiders start pouring through out those holes, and they start climbing up the walls, and they make it up to the platforms. and they're just all over the floor.
Oh,
Yucky.
jeez.
Oh man, there's spiders everywhere.
Okay.
And your finger's still in the hole.
It's alright.
The dude, the guy goes, "This is starting to hurt," and you just hear, and the door doesn't really move. He actually
Oh,
wedges into it a little bit, but he stops talking. Johnny 5, your turn. Finger in the hole, and you just start to hear.
I jump over to Hortanis.
Okay, all right, you make it just fine with your jump spell. You can actually jump right to the glyph stone if you wanted.
Yeah, it's 3 times.
You jump over my head?
Well, actually, hold on. 3 times what's your strength? It'd be 18 feet. So you could, you'd be right past
12.
Hortanis. Just barely, so it's half. Because there's not enough room to run and jump.
Okay.
So it's 18 feet. So you just barely do a little flip over top of Hortanis and you land right in front of him and he's... And you're
I
right
take
there.
a look at these spinning things.
Okay, roll investigation.
It's 5.
5.
Yep.
Yeah,
They're just spinning blades going around, and it's just spinning around the outside of the glyphstone. So glyphstone, like a little tube that comes out, and then spinning blades all inside the tube around. So like if you stick your hand in there, like the blades are all going around your hand, and then you grab the glyphstone.
I get out an arrow
Okay.
and I reach it inside the middle of the.
How do you reach it in? Show me.
Like this.
As you start moving in, it starts the blades come out just a little bit, but as you continue to move, they just stay sort of mid-range. They don't extend all the way out.
So even if I move it further, it still stays the same?
You push it the way that you pushed it, and you touch the glyphstone with the arrow.
Can I do another action?
No, because in order to do that, you had to step closer to the glyphstone. Right?
I thought I was over to.
No, you're 5 feet away from it. Okay. Can you move him up there? Glyphstone? As you're pushing it in, you touch the glyphstone.
Well, no, what? I don't want to use the arrow anymore.
Huh? Well, I know. Then do you take it back out then? Yeah. How do you take it out?
Take it super fast.
And they just go around. They cut that arrow in half.
Okay.
As you do that, chunk. Roll dex save, please.
You gotta be kidding.
Right beside the glyphstone, so you got the circle.
Blades are enough.
The blades are right there, right beside it.
Another
You
one.
see a thing go and it opens up, and there's another hole right there.
Cannon.
Roll dex save,
It's gonna
please.
be a Looney Tune right now.
A fake one?
Ooh. 21.
A 21.
No. 23.
All right, so your arrow gets cut in half, and you look, and you see a compartment flip down, and you know something's coming. So you duck out of the way. Hortanis, roll dex save.
Oh my goodness!
At least you're safe.
You're down to the side.
Well, the way Bardic Inspiration works is
I
you
have
can
to
roll a
roll it with
d20. No, you
Yeah.
can roll
I
a
do.
d20
Okay.
and see the result, but before the results are explained to you, you can choose to use your die.
Yep.
Okay.
That's a 4.
So
I
now
already know you rolled 4.
So I'm
If
at
you
5.
want.
So the highest I can get is a 13
11.
or 11.
Mm-hmm.
I'll just keep it.
Okay. You see Johnny 5 go.
My eyes are
and
still
he
crossed.
dodges out of the way, and all of a sudden, you see another net comes shooting out. Pulling
A
it. Just-
net!
and it just grabs you and flips you back into the pit.
I didn't grow that.
Ooh.
And then,
Now I'm mad.
And that.
It's got you restrained. You're totally restrained, and you're going to take 2 bludgeoning damage as you fall down to the ground, and then you're going to take. Sorry. You're going to take 6 poison damage as when the spear sort of cuts your side, you can see the end of it's sort of like got this greenish ooze on top of it.
So 8 damage total.
Yeah, and it starts to burn your insides.
Oh no, I'm so mad.
Insights.
Right.
My insides.
Johnny 5, you're ducked down and you just stand back up, and Hortanis is no longer behind you. Hortanis, your turn.
I'm gonna attempt to.
I can't believe you guys did a lot more than what I thought you were going to. So.
One out of this gauntlet.
Rip the net
We'll
off.
have some fun.
Me.
All right, roll strength check.
18.
Oh yeah, it just rips in half.
Oh yeah.
Stupid pulling that off me, you turkey.
You jump back up. You climb. You're gonna have to climb up.
That's fine.
All right, so it's gonna take up
You can
half your
jump to
movement, and then
two.
climb up's gonna take pretty much the majority of the rest of your movement.
As long as I'm back up there.
You're back up there. You can see.
Did I notice the spiders?
Yeah. Oh yeah, you can hear them. There's a lot of them.
What the heck is this?
Trunk just unrolls. Dex save?
Dexterity saving throw.
Yep.
So, do you remember how much fire damage it took?
You did from the flame? No. Do you need to know it?
I think I don't. I don't think I put it in.
Way to go, dude. It was 9 because it was 7 and then 2.
Was it 8?
I think it was 7 and then you took 2 piercing damage from the fall.
So 9.
Yeah, I think it was 9 total.
I didn't fall though. I plugged up the hole. I took fire damage, but then I saved to
The strength
not get
check.
pushed away. Yeah. So 7.
Yeah, I think it was 7 then.
Okay.
It saves. Sorry.
Ah.
It rolled 20. Bolt of energy just sort of hits and they all sort of scatter out of the way and then they all start coming back together into a blob. Jarendoore.
All right.
You can hear them behind you just skittering and they're getting closer to you.
Give me. Are these softball size or smaller?
Oh yeah, they're softball size. They're big spiders, but they're just like a whole bunch of them in a big glob. Just crawling all over top of each other, getting closer to you.
Could I attempt to jump the gap?
You'd have to walk back and then run and jump. And you're going to land on a big pile of them on the next platform. Or are you talking about running back?
Oh, I'm not sure. Is there any way that I'm not jumping into danger here? Can I lower myself into the pit away from the spiders?
You can go towards Flyssa, yeah, and lower yourself down.
Well, if I go into the pit towards where the spiders originated.
Yeah, you can do that. They're going to get an opportunity attack because they're right next to you.
Okay.
So no matter which way you go, they're going to opportunity attack you. But the spikes are still moving towards you.
Will you allow me to attack and then lower myself?
Yeah.
Okay.
They'll still be able to attack you, but yes.
Unless
I'm going to attack him first.
Okay?
I'm
What
going
do
to
you
hit
got?
him with Ray of Frost.
Okay.
Probably the best thing I got here. Here's the roll. 23.
Oh, yeah, that definitely hits.
I hit them for 1 damage.
One of them just goes and just explodes.
It's an ice sculpture.
But their speed is reduced for 10 feet. Whoa! And then
Okay.
I lower myself into a pit.
Okay. You've moved up and down the pit several times. Your footing stays hold, and you don't need to check for it.
Okay. And is there
That
anything
way?
else? Is there? Can I check to see if there is a contraption for that net again?
Yeah, of course you can.
Investigation?
Yep.
Of course you can, Jared.
Or perception, whatever one you want.
Not 20.
Nat 20. So you lower yourself down. As you're lowering yourself down, you're like looking around to see if there's any more net, and you see a small eyeball in the ceiling, and it's sort of like looking around like Sauron's eye, and
Okay.
it sees you just climbing down, and it sort of stays and just looks at you.
All right.
Weird.
That's all I do.
All right, you're down in the hole. Flyssa, you're on the opposite
I know.
other side.
How high are the platforms?
10
10
feet.
foot? Okay.
Weird.
You want to eat that?
Right, I want to
Wasn't good.
jump up so that I'm kind of hanging on the ledge,
Okay.
and I want to control my mage hand and swipe the spiders into the glue.
Ooh.
Ooh.
I like it. I like it. Roll me your spell modifier. So
I'm
D20
the
for your
turf, and I
spell
like
modifier.
it.
I approve that action.
14.
All right, so you sort of like
Ooh,
swipe across it, and you hit
What's
hit
this?
quite a few of them. They sort of roll
Stop,
over
dude.
into the goo, and they just all stick there, and they're stuck there.
So what happened to innocent
You would
Steven?
say at least half
Half
of
of
them
them are good.
are stuck
Okay.
in the glue.
Not this narcissist.
TikTok.
TikTok.
That's my attack. That's all I got, I think.
Are you climbing back down? You staying at the edge?
Yeah, I'm just gonna stay.
Just holding on to the edge. Okay. You hear as the spikes move all the way up against the wall, and you just hear as they're just popping all the spiders below it. And some of the other spiders sort of climb up the wall, and they start climbing down to Jarendoore. Can you move the ones there down with Jarendoore?
Yep.
They're going to attack you. But 17?
Nope.
A 17
What?
misses?
For a mage?
Pretty sure. Let me
For a
check my
wizard?
armor class.
Get out of here. Get out of
You casted
here.
mage armor?
Mage armor gives you
13 plus dex.
yeah,
So 13 plus.
plus 1. Or
What
no,
is
plus
it?
0. So 13.
Wait, what?
Yeah.
No way.
Because your shield's probably a 10. Yeah, look.
That's what it was.
Yeah, your shield's a 10. You got a 13, so they hit.
You were done.
Thank goodness that half of them are destroyed, so you only take 2 damage. So, only 2 damage as several of them start biting on you, and they're actually in your square and they're crawling over your body now. They're all over you.
I think that's the worst part.
That,
Self-destruct.
that's not that. You
Pull
just
it.
hear
Is it more damage?
as the door moves 10 more feet. And you
10 more
you can
feet?
remove the statue.
All he wanted was freedom.
Alright.
Oh!
Did he scream? Did it hurt?
He did last time. He goes, guys, what can I And then he was quiet.
Okay, well, at least it didn't sound too painful.
How'd that happen?
Alright, Johnny 5, you're up. Your
Um,
friends behind are screaming out of pain as they're getting bit.
Notice how I'm on the side
scream.
here?
What's that?
It's like on the side.
Okay.
I'm not looking at the hole. I'm looking off to the side.
No, you're good. Yeah.
I slowly move my robot hand
In through the things.
So it's
Roll me a
it's almost imperceptible.
as you start
It's
putting
gonna
your
take 3 turns to get in there.
as you start slowly putting your hand inside, you start to hear whispering voices slowly telling you that you can't do it. That only speed will make it work. That your hand will
Trust
be
him.
cut off. Your hand will be cut off.
I'm glad it's not me because my guy's dumb.
Why don't you roll me a wisdom insight check to see if you can overcome all this nasty whispering inside your head.
Man, I'm a robot.
Well, you shouldn't be up there.
Nasty whispering.
It's okay.
Whatever.
This one's not too bad.
And that one.
Oh no.
Insight check.
Yeah.
6.
6. The blades start and they start grinding against your metal. As you grab the glyph stone, you're going to take 4 damage, or d4 damage. 4 damage. Does that put you down?
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh no! It just comes out and just as you touch the glyph stone, you just feel the energy right there, and it just starts grinding, and you're like, and you fall down.
But your hand's still in it.
No, and you fall
Yeah,
down.
does it chop my hand off when I fall?
Nope.
Dang it.
And you are unconscious. Hortanis.
Hmm? I look at him. I look at the hole. I look back. I'm like, I look around. I'm like, and I start putting my trunk in to grab it.
Alright, roll wisdom insight. That is pretty messed up. For a life cleric.
He's alive.
Not for long.
20.
The voices start to enter your head, and you feel like you should just grab it and go, because fear is starting to set in. As you put your trunk around it, the spikes just start to slide just a little bit closer to your trunk, and you start getting even more afraid, and you slowly pull it out through the spikes. And you have it. Oh man, he is so hot over there. He's been screwed twice now.
Oh,
5 Hortanians.
I just look down at you and I'm like, I got it, don't worry.
Oh, that's terrible.
You were supposed to go slow. That was the trick.
Alright, don't read that until after your turn. After you grab the glyph stone, the whispering starts to fade, and you start to hear the door start to retract back into position.
I'm just glad these spiders never
Are you
moved.
kidding me?
Are we
The
still
light
in
comes
initiative?
back.
Oh, did I forget to do that? I forgot to move those spiders, didn't I? Oops. You're still on initiative, Jarendoore.
Is there any way I could attack them with them being on me?
Yeah.
How?
Can I read them now?
Swat him.
You just start zapping them.
Oh, okay, I got you. Yeah, I do those. I do burning hands though. Not that.
Burning
not
hands?
Oh, I meant I think frostbite's on contact. 1 second.
Okay. 60 feet.
Oh yeah, we'll do it. Well, it's next weapon attack. We'll try it. We'll switch it up.
Okay.
Frostbite.
Yep.
You must succeed on a Constitution saving throw.
Ooh,
9.
awful
Fail.
bad.
Fail. 1d6. 2 whole damage. And you have disadvantage on the next weapon attack.
Okay.
Aren't they all touching him?
Yeah, they're kind of all over. Okay. Sounds good.
And then can I see the trap? Has it moved at all?
The eyeball? Or what?
Spikes.
Yeah. The spikes are all the way up against the wall.
Oh my gosh. Alright. You said I could move?
Yeah, they'll move with you.
I'm staying in this pit.
Okay.
Can I at least use one action to look around or something? One interact?
Yeah, what are you looking for?
Any hidden loot?
Okay.
Perception or
Yeah,
investigation?
perception.
Perception. 13.
You notice that the body still has all its gear on it, even though it's decayed and picked clean of flesh.
I try to inch myself towards it.
Okay.
And
You're next to it. Spiders are still crawling all over
will
you.
you let me pick anything off of it? Alright, it's my turn.
Nope. Flyssa.
I'm going to let myself down again.
Alright.
Climb up this one.
So you're going to weave in between the spikes and
Yep.
climb back up on the other side?
Is that my movement?
Yeah, it's going to be
to
10 feet
back
and then
up?
another 10 feet. Yeah, you're going to
Okay.
be at your movement.
And then I'm going to dash and jump.
Okay. Good.
Okay. So,
You have the 10 strength, right?
yeah.
Okay.
Okay, cool.
You make it across.
Can I see the statue from here?
The door's back in place, and all you see is a big pile of rubble that's turned to half dust.
Oh, Minden.
Cool. Can I try mending on him?
Yeah, you walk over and try to mend, and it's like you mend like 2 little dust particles go together. And you're like, yeah, this probably isn't gonna work.
Okay. That's all I got.
Enemies. All right, Jarendoore. They start biting you again,
I'm not afraid.
but
It's not real.
your frost has sort of frozen them stuck onto your skin. They're just trying to move, but like their legs are stuck, and they're trying to get down to your body, and they can't quite get there. They're trying to just bite. They're all sort of frozen. The other one starts crawling up the wall, and they come over here
Ooh, they're going to get Steven.
and they attack. They attack you.
Me? Thank goodness it's me and not you.
Yep.
They start biting, but they're like biting on your armor. It's not doing anything. The spikes move back, and they go all the way to the end of the wall, and they're gone. Johnny Five's death save, please.
Critical fail.
Fail.
Was it fail?
Mhm.
Okay.
You ignite.
Hortanis. We're gonna be back-to-back crit miss deaths.
Remember when we used to want to take a short rest?
Why would I want to take a short rest? I'm doing just fine.
Yeah, you are. Until they start climbing inside your armor, squeezing in between the cracks. Get in
That's
there,
how they
and
get you.
really start getting you.
Alright, I'll use... I'm gonna attempt to pick you up. Pick him up.
Yep.
I am a powerful build.
Ooh,
I
double.
count as one size larger when determining my carry capacity,
You got
weight, push, drag, or lift. Speed is 30 feet. So I'm going to get him, and then I'm going to attempt to run and jump.
Yep, you run and jump, and you're over there. Nothing happens.
Jump here.
No, you're not going to do that.
Oh, okay.
Oh, what?
I'm gonna let you get across there. The spiders are still all over you.
Oh, they're on me?
Oh, yeah.
And then I'm going to...
They're in your space. You had it right the first time.
I'm going to try to smack myself.
Okay.
Get off of me!
Alright, roll. Oh, Johnny 5.
You still have inspiration, right?
No.
No.
I used it last time and it failed.
How many fails are you at? 1?
1.
Okay.
Come on, roll it.
What? 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12.
Hits. You sort of slash down and push off several of them.
7 damage.
7 damage. You squash maybe 3 or 4. As they sort of, they fall off, but they're just starting to...
3 or 4?
Yeah, they're just starting to crawl
There's a
back.
crap ton of them, though?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a whole swarm of them. They're all crawling up
There's a
you.
crap ton of them?
Jarendoore, your turn. That's going to be your whole movement.
I climb up to the ledge.
I just did a lot of damage. I'm surprised I only
Alright.
killed 3 or 4.
They're going to attack you.
Well, on me?
Yeah, they're not going to stay with you this time.
Okay, that's fine.
They hit 4 piercing damage. Because they start biting as you start like climbing up the wall. You're like shaking your leg and dropping them off, and they're falling off, and you get all the way up, and they're not on you anymore.
I shoot down at them one last time with firebolt this time.
Okay.
And
Rid of the disadvantage. Nice.
you said disadvantage?
It won't be because you got rid of it.
I'm at an 8.
Yes.
Get off.
Alright. And then I walk across. And is it possible if I can manage to jump?
15 feet or 10 feet up would be 20 now. You're going to be able to get to there with the attack.
Okie doke. I'm on the dirt.
I told you that the guy looked like he had stuff on him, right?
Oh crap! I forgot about that. Can I reverse?
No, you can't. You already did your.
You did say something.
It was in the back. It's in your back of your head. You're like, oh, his stuff.
Then I go right here. And that's my
Alright.
turn.
Flyssa.
Okay.
As you get up there, you see like all these little squished spiders all along the trail.
Guys,
Oh, like smeared.
laser lips is really hurt, guys.
Flyssa,
How far am I? How far is that?
you're 60. Ooh. Oh no!
In the pit.
Jarendoore! You went face first in this fight!
Into the pit.
So I am 60. 60.
No.
You're
like
further
65.
than 60. You have to jump across.
Alright, I jump across
Okay? Yep, you're good now.
and cast Healing Word on Laser Lips.
Johnny 5, laser lips.
So,
D4 plus your mod.
Input.
D4 plus 3.
Ooh, I get to roll it.
He's gonna let you
Yeah,
roll that.
go for
Okay.
5
Yeah,
health.
5 health.
Alright, back up. You're up.
Yes.
Stop wiggling, you're gonna throw my balance off.
Alright. The spiders start to bite you, Hortanis.
Ow.
They start climbing inside your armor now.
Oh,
They're like
no.
squeezing in between the cracks. But they're too fat for the cracks to get through. And they start biting your armor again. Nothing happens.
He pinched themselves.
The other one slides up to you, Jarendoore. They
Oh,
climb up the
come
side,
on.
and they start crawling up you, and they attack. But they start biting your robe, but you see them starting to climb up your body. They're back on you now. Johnny 5, you're up.
I steal the glyph stone.
Oh, are you kidding me?
I try to take it off of you.
Okay.
What's his deal?
Sleight of hand.
You're carrying me in one hand and your hammer in another?
You're concerned about the spiders as they're climbing up you.
It's somewhere.
Wait, are you slide a hand in or are you just taking it from me?
I'm looking at
Huh?
You're just taking
You're
it?
just taking it?
just
it. I mean,
taking
he's
it.
not holding it.
I'm not protecting it, no.
Where is it at?
I mean, I'm gonna try to fend you off.
It's not in your hands, right?
It's in my loincloth.
Wow.
It's my trunk.
All
Well,
right.
what would the difference be rolling?
It would just be whether I know you're taking it or not.
I don't know. I'll slide my hand in.
Oh, so now you're sliding a hand in it.
All right, go for it.
I didn't think
Inspiration.
you'd be able to see.
Oh no.
12.
12. That's your passive perception.
My
And
passive perception is pretty
plus
high.
8.
It's a wisdom.
Perception
My-
plus 8
My wisdom
is
is
11. Would you roll 12?
My wisdom's plus 3.
I know, so it's 8 plus 3,
That's
which is 11.
11.
That's not right.
Because it's your
I thought it was
proficiency, it's your whole
10
thing.
plus.
It's proficiency as well.
Well,
Is it saving throw?
If you're proficient in it.
My saving throw
Oh.
is plus 4 in wisdom. I'm pretty sure my passive was ridiculously high.
We now interrupt D&D for a
10
technical-
plus the wisdom modifier.
So
It's a
13.
big one.
So 13. Is that what you got? 13? Yeah. So you see him reach in your bag and he grabs the lipstone, puts it in his hand. He's got it.
Got it.
Oh boy.
But you're concentrated on the spiders. You can't combat them because you got your shield and your hammer
That's
and
fine.
you're sort of slashing off. But you definitely know that the weight came off you. You felt the magic dissipate from your body.
I'd try to jump down and jump away.
Okay, you get down.
I'm gonna contest that. I have an arm wrapped around him.
Yep. You
We're
can.
batting off spiders.
No, he's got
I'm
you.
holding you tightly because I want to save my friend who just stole from me again.
Can I use my jump spell to get away?
It's not going to help you until you get out of his grasp. Then you can jump.
Is that not a concentration thing?
Whoa.
Wait, what does that say?
Something that he just got.
Is it not this?
No, it will be in a second. Unless something changes.
Well, something's gonna change. You better hope you get
What'd
out
you
of
want
here.
from me? You walked past my dead body to steal my treasure.
Because I have to.
Yeah, you did technically do that.
You don't know that. You're
All right.
dead.
Roll contest. Come on, let's move through.
Yep.
Roll strength or dex. Acrobatics,
Strength.
athletics or acrobatics, wherever you want to go.
Dang it.
17.
17.
8.
He's got his hands all full, and he's got you, and you just see his trunk sort of, and it wraps around your belly. And he's got you held on tight, but you still have the liftstone in your hand.
Okay.
But you're restrained.
How big is the Glyphstone?
Not like that. I mean, it's a big liftstone.
Pretty bulky.
Yeah.
Just put it in my trunk.
But you got it.
My chest.
That was your action. You took it as your action, and you tried to get away, but you're restrained.
I
You're
can't
down.
move.
Yep. Hortanis, your turn.
Oh, I'm mad.
Trunk wrapped around, spiders crawling up your body.
I go, I'm sick of friends taking things from me.
Take inspiration on that one.
Woo!
You got it on that. That was nice.
And then
What?
I chuck you into the spike pit.
Which one?
The one in front of me.
You're insane.
You're dead, dude. I impale you on a spike.
All right. He throws you. You can roll dex save to try to grab the edge. I'm sorry, athletics, because you're grabbing a hold.
Acrobatics?
No, athletics.
Athletics.
Wait,
So see if you can
which one
hold
are
on. I already
not
know you're
control-
dexterous.
Are you
You're going to
throwing
grab
them
the
forward
edge,
or
but can you
backwards?
hold on?
Yes, I got an 18.
Okay. You grab onto the edge, and your feet are right before the spikes, and you're just sort of standing there. And you got one hand on the stone as you're holding it. You're just holding on to it like this.
His last words were.
I threw him this way.
Yeah, he's with the skeleton. He's right on the edge, holding on. That's gonna be your action to throw him.
You better give me that stone back.
Your spider
I
feet
jump.
now.
You can't jump all the way across, remember?
Why? Yeah, I can.
Because you don't have a running start.
Oh, no, it's this one.
Yeah, it's the 5 foot. You can take that off now. That just leave the spiders. Sorry.
Alright. I'll power pull it.
Well, the pool's still 10 feet long, so I don't know what you were doing with that while holding him and a shield and a
Clanking it
hammer.
around everywhere.
Huh?
You didn't ever shrunk it.
It was
So
like,
you got like a 10-foot pole. You had him on your back. You had a hammer and a shield.
That's fine.
It's like Fallout over here, just pulling items out of nowhere.
I'm gonna down into my armor.
Try to blow them out?
Well, yeah, I'm doing Sacred Flame.
Okay.
'Cause
you
it's-
can't because you threw them. It's an action.
Oh, no!
You threw them as an action.
Can I roll to try to make the jump? No? Oh, because that's an action, isn't it?
Well, no, it's not an action, but you're not going to be able to make the jump.
Okay.
You just can't make the jump. You don't have the strength.
So
Either
I
climb down or you stand there.
I'll put my mace away and get out my power pool.
Okay. And then next turn you can jump across.
Prepare.
No mace now.
Move.
Jarendoore, your turn. Spiders, they're starting to climb up your cloak.
I actually I attack the spiders that are on me with firebolt. Come on, these guys gotta be weakened. 20, not natural.
Okay, hits.
Or a D10 of 2. Come on. And
Two more pop.
fire damage.
And they sort of scatter around your body as you shot it down the front.
And then I lowered myself into the pit and I see if I could grab, or yeah, I try to inch myself towards the skeleton.
All right,
Carefully.
The spiders move with you, and you're down in there with Johnny 5.
All right.
Flyssa.
He's just holding onto the ledge.
Yeah, he's just holding on the ledge, but you're down in there.
I'm gonna roleplay as I don't know why he's holding onto the ledge.
Okay.
Yeah, my character just turned around to consider the spiders.
Flyssa.
So
He's
he's
move you down there.
he's
Yep.
down in the pit.
Yep, the spiders are down there as well.
Okay, so he's on the edge.
He's hanging on the
down
edge.
there. He has spiders on him as
Yep,
well.
he's got spiders all over him. But they're terrible and can't hit anybody.
I didn't see
I'm gonna
all
get
this,
some
but I
water. I'll
didn't
be right
see
back. No,
him
wait.
do that. So I just saw you throw him into the pit for some.
Yeah, you just saw him sort of throw him in the pit.
So yeah.
Turned out to be way more interesting than I thought.
So I'm jumping over here.
I can't believe you stole a glowstone.
Okay.
I want to get to
On-
this point, and
Right there.
I want to yell at Hortanis, "What are you doing, Hortanis? These are your companions. These are the people that we need to rely on to get through here."
I'm tired of friends stealing from me. Every time I turn around, they're always taking the most precious things.
Well, we can figure this out later. And how's he looking?
He looks like he's leaking.
But he's still moving.
What are you doing, Stephen?
Trying to find a movie quote.
Oh, dear goodness.
25
Get in the
is
game,
alive.
turn it off.
He's still moving around
Yeah,
okay.
he's hanging on there. He's got a glyphstone in his hand, so he's moving.
Okay.
But he doesn't look like the best.
I am the best.
Ooh. Quigley.
Quigley.
Can I use Mage Hand to come back down and try to
Brush him off.
brush spiders off of him, or attempt to?
You're not going to be able to hurt him, but you might be able to brush a couple off, but you're going to get right back on him.
Okay.
Could use the mage hand to steal the glowstone.
Okay, Mr. Twilight Imperium. This is really screw Steven.
Come on, Nate.
I guess
Oh yeah, that's how I
I'll do another healing word.
Another healing ward.
Another one on him?
Yes!
Okay.
Best friends.
D4 plus 3.
D4 plus 3.
I want to hear it. I want to hear what you say.
Me?
Healing word!
I just I'm trying to amp everybody up. These are the people that we need to rely on to get out of this situation. There's no way that we can do this without each other. And you down there, we've got to just help each other.
Okay. They attack Jarendoore.
What?
Yeah, they're all over you
What?
still.
What?
16's going to be enough.
Yep.
Take
1 damage.
2 damage.
Alright.
The other ones start attacking you. Hortanis trying to get inside your armor. 19. Take 5 damage.
Jeez.
Piercing damage. As they start getting inside your armor, they just start biting and gnawing at whatever they can as their butt are still stuck outside of your armor
Sure hope we get to level
pieces. Nothing else is there, so Johnny 5, you're hanging on the edge.
Living on the edge. I still have my jump spell.
Okay.
It lasts for a minute, so 10 rounds.
Ooh.
We're going to be real close. You're about out. This will be the last round.
Last time I can use it.
Yeah.
Can I dash
Yeah.
and start jumping?
Yeah.
60.
Well, you can jump up to the platform, and then once you do a running jump, you're going to be able to jump 36 feet at the end. So you're going to be able to make it to the last platform. So you can run and
Over
jump up.
here?
Yeah, it's 30 feet.
With a dash?
Yeah. No, without. This is your jump spell. 10,
Whoa.
20, 30, 36.
I could have done it the whole time.
Yeah, pretty
There's
much.
no traps now.
This is going to be real good.
Would it be an action to look at the Cliffstone?
To look at it?
Yeah. It'd be in my action.
Yeah, if you're wanting to
Not interact.
study it. Yeah.
I want to study it.
All right, give him the paper. Hortanis, your turn. Spiders are just their big butt is like sticking out.
It's palm sized.
You start to feel something inside.
Something inside.
Hortanis, your turn.
You can't own basketball.
I power pull over.
Okay. Spiders come with you.
Yep. I'm not gonna have enough movement to get across the next one and take it.
Roll 10, 15. Yeah, you can power roll it over.
And then I'll go.
He's just like looking at it like this, just intently, like. You see it shining upon him.
I should have picked Charger. That would have been hilarious.
Yep, you got him. 30 feet. If that's what you're wanting.
You're gonna what?
Not listen to Flyssa because he doesn't know.
I'm gonna go into my armor.
Alright, move the spiders over there.
Dexterity saving
dex save.
throw.
I'm going to give them disadvantage because they're stuck inside the armor. Yeah, they fail. Good.
Yay, 58. 6.
6 damage? Radiant damage?
Yep.
Okay. You just start to hear them just start to inside your armor, and several of them die. About 5. There's still at least 15 on you. Jarendoore.
I reach into the skeleton and try to drag it towards me to safety.
Well, there's spiders all over you.
No, it was
You
just
can get right
damage
next to
to
the skeleton. It's just sitting there.
I'm going to take its what armor is it wearing?
It doesn't have an armor, but there is a pouch
Definitely got the
on it,
rust on.
and it feels heavy.
Yeah, I'll take it.
Okay. You have a pouch?
And then I'll take the spiders.
Alright.
With this time will be Rhea for us.
Do I have some kind of condition because of the poison?
Okay. It was just poison damage.
I missed with an 8.
Nate? Yes, that will be a miss. There.
Can I pull up myself up to the ledge, or
He moved in, grabbed something. Yeah, you can get up. You reach up, and Flyssa's right there, and she's able to help
Oh, my
you up.
cleric.
And the spiders are next to you now, Flyssa, and
It's all right,
Jarendoore is right next to you.
Okay.
On this small little dirt path that's been laid
someone
in the
help me?
glue.
I can't see my character. There it is. Thank you.
And the
What are you
spiders
trying
are
to
up
do?
there.
Get up here?
Yeah.
And you took the skeleton with you?
No, he took a pouch,
And
a
spiders.
heavy pouch. Flyssa,
It's the real glowstone.
I'm gonna use my action to start just
patting him,
Smacking him.
smacking him out. All right, roll attack.
60.
Hits.
Cool.
Roll your damage as if you use your weapon.
4.
Okay. You squish 3 or 4. There's 2 left on them.
Cool.
They're just sort of sitting on them.
And then I'm going to back
Run
over.
and jump.
Yep.
One jumps off and tries to bite you.
Okay.
Yeah, misses. It falls into the glue as you jump out of the way, and it's stuck in the glue. So there's only one left on you, Jarendoore,
Oh.
and it's just stuck in glue. That's it. Their turn. The one attacks you and hits
7 damage.
1 damage. There's only 1 left. Hortanis, the other ones start going after you. They dig in and they roll 19. 2 more damage. Piercing damage as they bite down. Nothing there. All that's done. Alright, Johnny 5. That's everything that I gave you. That's what you feel. You got
But I'm
that.
not attuned to it.
No.
I didn't read that part.
Can't use any of its powers, not yet. There's still a couple spiders on top of Hortanis, and with your ranger eyes, you can see one single spider on top of Jarendoore's shoulder.
Arrange your eyes.
My joke.
I point at Hortanis, and I say, the glyphstone belongs to Master. How dare you? And I go down here.
I'm gonna be honest with you. You can have all of those. I'm not gonna
I can have them?
You're just going out there?
Going downstairs, yeah.
Okay. Hortanis.
Actually, no, sorry. I drink a potion, too.
You drink a potion?
Yeah.
Okay. Hortanis? Spiders are crawling. Okay.
Deep.
First and foremost,
Fail.
7 damage.
You wipe out half of them. There's only 5 more left on you.
Only 5 more.
Only 5 more. That's it. Pole vault, alright. That's 15
I
feet.
don't need the pool boy. I can run. I just jump.
Oh, because you can run and jump. Alright. 15
Yeah.
feet.
You still have spiders.
Put my thing away. That was 15. So 20, 25, 30.
You're on the steps. Come on.
Yeah.
Nope.
Man, everything's gonna knock over.
Oh, look at that. Mr. Smarty. I like it.
Alright. Jarendoore. There's one spider left on your shoulder. You kill it. It's dead.
All right.
You swat it. It's gone.
And then when I go over here and I jump.
Strength to see if you fall in the pit.
Come on, please. Fall in the pit. Yeah, I fall in the pit.
Yep, you definitely do.
I go up.
You're gonna take 7 damage total. 5 from the fall, 1 from piercing.
So 6.
Oh,
or 2
yeah.
from
I'm sorry. Yes. I can't count.
Look out for you, Jared.
Thank you,
Okay.
Steven.
You
All
can't
right.
get mad at me for
Jarendoore, you
Alright.
land on the spikes, and that
Oh,
sort of
yeah,
takes
one
up
of
your
those.
whole movement.
Oh, me a hit.
You can stand back up on your feet. Flyssa.
I'm
Nope.
kind of just flabbergasted at the
Flabbergasted.
betrayal, and I yell to Johnny 5, "You absolute coward! I can't believe that you would choose somebody else over your companions."
Oh,
And it's
what?
Vicious mockery.
Oh man, there.
Oh,
This is
vicious
this
mockery,
is
dude.
life right here. All right, vicious mockery.
How much
Wisdom save throw.
Yeah.
What?
Wisdom save throw.
Well, I don't like that at all. Critical!
Oh, you can't get
All right.
inside a robot's mind. Are you kidding?
Yeah, I got it on my mind.
He smacks
Alright, yeah,
me.
nothing. And then by action, I'm going to go over the edge here so that I can help him up.
Okay. Yep. So you can do help. That would be you helping him. So those spiders are done. Other spiders are still biting you, Hortanis, and not even getting anywhere. They're just trying to get inside your armor. They can't do it. One of them dies trying to get in. It like pulls itself inside and it just pops itself.
Popsies.
Johnny 5, your turn. You feel this attack on your mind.
Call me a coward.
Can't reverse those spiders. Spiders are not doing anything. Now I know why they were put in here.
They're
A
annoying.
distraction.
They're a distraction. They're an annoyance. I'm like, what? They haven't.
I don't know. They're gonna down me.
Well, they could very well
That's
come
funny.
close.
Wait, their experience.
I'm just gonna
Experience.
dash.
What are you
When
doing?
do we get to
Dashing.
level up?
Dash? Alright.
Where are you even going?
I have no idea.
Something like that.
Away from you.
Alright, you're on.
You're gonna have to be with me eventually.
So you run through
Yeah,
you run
go
through the
down.
open open door and you hear, oh well, at least one of you guys made it. That's good.
Yeah.
How'd everybody else? Oh, bye. Alright, Hortanis.
damage.
There's 2 left.
I face plant.
There's 2 of them left. Jarendoore.
I climb up to the ledge again, and I turn around and fire blast.
Keep down. I just want combat over so you guys can resolve what's going on.
Agree.
The fireball. Does a 9 hit the spiders over there?
It
Alright.
does not.
Alright.
The spiders are actually on Hortanis.
Yeah.
They're not there.
It doesn't
they're-
matter.
yeah,
So I
they're
can't
on.
hit him anyways.
Mhm.
And I try to jump.
Oh dear goodness! Strength check, please get this Jarendoore.
Critical miss.
11.
You made it.
Alright.
Made it.
Okay. And
Okay,
that's all my
Flyssa.
moves.
So I am also going to.
Okay. It's 15. Actually, it's 20. You have to run.
20. My speed's what? 30?
Yep, 30 feet.
Yeah, I can just get to the stairs.
Okay.
What's the plot to short sword?
All right, will the spiders take him down? I'm rolling with this die. 14 is not enough. It's back to Johnny 5.
I
You're
go
going named
30 feet.
I know. I
and then-
named him, and this is how he treats me.
I go 30 feet, and then can I spend time on the glyph stone, or is it just like holding it? I can't expedite.
You got to spend 5 minutes. Isn't that what it says? 5
Yeah.
minutes?
5 minutes.
Yeah, it's a fast attune. Yeah, 5 minutes. So it's only been 10 seconds.
I dash.
Okay. Alright. Hortanis?
Just die.
They're done. Alright, they're done.
Four.
They're all done. Combat's over.
Alright.
Is it over, Matt?
Oh, another one made
Combat over?
How did it go? Oh, my.
I close the door.
Coward!
What door?
There's not a door there?
This door?
Yeah.
Okay.
And I hide.
Okay. Jarendoore. Well, you guys can decide what you want to do now at this point. So as long as you're not like, oh, I run all the way over here and then I run over here and jump off here. Just if you take your time, make sure everyone has a reaction.
Oh,
Good.
I'm going to that room.
I open my bag.
You don't
You
know
open the bag? Okay.
See what's
Uh,
I didn't hear the door close.
Yeah,
No,
I'm pretty
When
sure.
I
you-
walk in
gun
there, and I'm like, oh, why does this door close?
Inside the bag, you find something special. Obviously, 'cause, I can't find it. It should say skull. There it is. You find shattered alchemist tools, spoiled rations. See, isn't this great? 2 rubies worth 100 gold each,
Sweet.
and a bundle of intact healing potions.
Oh, a bundle. How many?
3.
And just potion of health.
Yep, just potion of health. That's what you find
Alright.
there. And after you put in 3, you find 1 alchemical smoke bomb.
Oh, cool.
So it's a single time use. It's not in there. You throw it on the ground and create a 10-foot radius dense smoke, granting full concealment.
Alright.
Batman.
All right, what do you got? So you're running up to the door.
Oh, I'm going in the door.
You hid.
No.
So you're hidden inside there.
I'm not gonna hide.
So what are you doing? Just standing there looking at the glyphs now?
I got my bow out.
Okay.
I'm ready.
Man. All right, so you open the door.
Yep.
Door opens. There's the light is flickering from the small torch over here. There's ashes all along the floor that are actually still like they look like they're warm. They're like burning ashes,
And there's
Sure.
orc bodies.
and there's orc bodies on the floor.
Give me my glyph stone.
Don't attack me again.
Attack you? I never attacked you.
You threw me into a spike pit.
Well, I wasn't going to carry you after you did that.
Alright, then we're even.
Fine. I'll walk up to you. We're even.
still have my bow out.
I still walk up to you.
What are you doing?
I walk right up to you.
What are you doing?
I walk right up to you.
Alright, back away.
Into the corner.
You're in the corner. He continues to walk.
I keep walking.
What do you want from me?
Alright, I'm gonna...
5 seconds to you. He's gonna be to you.
What are you doing?
I ripped the Growthstone from his hands.
Well, I'm not gonna let it happen.
Alright, strength.
We'll see about that.
Strength acrobat or athletics?
Don't tell me what you
Acrobatics.
roll.
I start walking down the hallway.
Okay, yeah.
Let me know when I make it to the room.
Give him just a minute, but yes, you will be.
Don't look over here.
What?
11.
It's on the dice tray and help.
23.
You just sort of reach out to grab it, and he moves it out of the way. He's got it in one hand, a bow in the other. You don't have an arrow anymore.
Want me to get an arrow out and shoot you?
You are?
It's just a revolver.
Oh dear goodness! This is the Underdark all over again.
Roll it with disadvantage because you're next to me.
During this.
I'm a crossbow expert, baby.
That's a crossbow. That's not a bow and arrow.
It says all range.
It translates.
Oh, that's so stupid.
It's not gonna hit.
No, it's not. He shoots an arrow.
Are you a humanoid?
Yeah, he's a humanoid.
It's 11.
No.
It whizzes right by your head, and he shot right at you. No one else is in there.
Here's a white piece.
Fleissa's.
Well,
Fleissa,
she can see.
No, she's not there yet.
You
This
see
just
the arrow
happened.
hit the wall.
You guys are gonna be there right after he figures out what he's gonna do.
I'm gonna swing my mace at him.
Oh dear goodness! All right, good.
He just assaulted me.
Yeah.
You assaulted. You stole from my hand. Tried to.
Oh, I stole from your hand.
Yeah, way over there.
I want
I don't know what that is.
to ask you something.
What do you mean? It's the bottom.
You
number,
can do whatever you want, Nate, openly. And we'll find out what happens.
It's like,
Am I able to do a spell?
come look
without
at this.
putting
I
it
want
in?
you to. I want you to be the judge.
Okay. I got
Plus-
nothing then.
You can still do it. Just knock him out.
I'm thinking.
It's a 16 for sure.
Okay.
Then medical check him back to life.
Yeah, that's true.
What is it?
20.
Oh, that's definitely
One.
enough.
Yep.
Roll damage. Oh dear goodness. What are you reading there?
8 damage.
8 damage.
Secret.
He just thumps you on the head.
I named you.
Whenever I get a chance. I
You
will-
you guys both walk up to this now as you see Hortanis just go
Hammer,
Boom, hit him right on the
hammer
head.
into the ground like a
right,
nail.
right on Johnny Five's head. You guys are now included into this.
to run in between them.
Not yet. You're gonna both get one more turn.
You're
You just
included,
saw
but
him
not
smack him as you guys ran up, and that's what you saw. Johnny Five, go.
Alright, shoot again.
You're gonna get hit there, Hortanis.
20 something.
That's
24.
enough. That's gonna be enough to knock him down. Roll your damage.
Roll damage.
Does he have sharpshooter?
No,
No base crossbow expert.
Oh, okay.
that's not disadvantage.
Stupid.
Longbow's only a D8. I guess.
Yeah. Yeah, but you got a magic, so it's gonna be enough. You see-
And it's plus D6.
So you guys walk up to the door. Right as you get to the door, you see him hit him with the hammer on top of his head, and then Johnny Five pulls out an arrow and shoots, and he just spins around, and you see the arrow stuck in his armor plate, and you see Hortanis' eye just sort of close back, and he just falls on the ground.
17 damage.
Hortanis is now taking death saves.
He will be.
I want to medicine check him.
Not yet. It's Jarendoore's turn first. Actually, it's yours first.
Yeah.
Critical hit!
Oh, he is back up! He is back up, and you may take an action right now.
What?
That's the way it works.
Oh man! You see his eyes go down, and as he falls, he hits the ground, and his heart goes boom, boom. And he's like, "A person is a person, no matter how small." And you get up.
Did it grow any?
Huh?
Did his heart grow any?
Yes, it grew. It grew through three sizes.
I'm gonna nail him into the ground.
That doesn't count.
Okay.
Fine.
Oh, throw it out. Still not enough.
14.
No.
He swings again. All right, Jarendoore, you're up.
Uh,
Oh my goodness, I have everything silenced. What is going on? I'm the one that's making all the mistakes now.
Yep.
I need to be
Jeez.
found my own DM group.
I go up to. Oopsie. Are we using combat rules or can I just free
You
ball
can,
this?
you can walk up there. That's enough. You're 30 feet. You can get up there.
I want to grab. I go before I walk up. I go to
Flyssa.
Flyssa. I go. We need to restrain them and talk this out. I go up there and I try to grab Hortanis. I go, Hortanis, wait! And I squeeze you from behind.
You see his little stick arms walk around. They're like this far around him. That's it. You got like little fingertips around his
I rolled
arm.
an 8.
I rolled that one. I'm
You're so
instantly
soft.
calm.
You start getting mad, and you're like this, and like his robe gets caught in your arm. You're like, oh, and you're like all stuck up in his robe, and he's like ripping your robe halfway off. Oh yeah.
I'm just like, stop. What's up?
Lisa, your turn.
Yeah, I go in between them.
What are you doing?
I'm just gonna run in between them.
Okay.
And, like, kind of push Warforged back and like just stop this childishness. I'm just going to try to get in between them. Deter him from
Friends
attacking.
don't steal from each other.
They don't?
No.
I don't know what you're talking about. And honestly, I couldn't care less at this point. There's no way we're going to get out of here if we don't start working together.
Now is not the most opportune time to deal with personal gripes.
Just to attack me.
I start mumbling to myself.
I try to open the door. Doesn't open?
You go, you turn around and you grab it and you start to pull up, and you just feel like you're not even holding the bars. You're feeling like you're on a force field, and it doesn't move at all.
I can't touch the bars.
It's like you grab for the bars, but there's like an invisible force field around the bars that it won't let you fully grab it.
I want to respond to him like, oh, I'm sorry, I was trying to help people with their spider problem, but I don't know why you got thrown into the pit in the first place, or why they attacked you.
He stole the glyphstone from me. I caught him red-handed.
Did you steal it?
No.
Well, this
Glyphstone
happening.
belongs to the group.
Never.
Insight that?
Yeah?
Took it right out of my...
I don't know how you're not going to get away from that.
4.
Oh, well, it sounds pretty good.
Okay.
18.
You think he's probably... Yeah.
Hortanis is crazy.
If it belongs to the group, then why did you steal it from the group?
Because I'm the one that solved the puzzle, and I got the glyphstone, and I woke up almost dead and thrown into a pit.
You didn't get the glyphstone. I pulled the glyphstone out with my own trunk.
I'll walk away.
Which way?
That way.
You just walk past him?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Can...
I let go of Hortanis.
You let go of Hortanis.
I get a little sad that
You try to untangle yourself from the robe.
I'm like fake fighting you off, but really I'm like holding your hands on me.
Okay.
Alright.
Oh, stop.
Alright, so Warforged, you just walk off into the other room?
Yeah.
Okay.
Trying to distance myself.
Alright.
My changing body feels weird.
This is so frustrating. I can't get out of this place.
I just sit down and I keep mumbling to myself.
Okay.
I turn around and I go back down the hallway eventually.
Okay. You walk past everybody? Alright. He's mumbling to himself. Fleesa, what are you doing?
I'm also mumbling to myself.
Okay.
And
Alright.
while I'm walking, I take a potion of healing
Alright, take one.
for 8 health.
Whoa, look at you, man.
Pretty good.
Alright, he's mumbling. You're mumbling. Giant 5, you're just standing stationary. You're standing there. What are you doing down there, Jarendoore, before I move on to see what they're doing?
Sure. I go up to the door that we walked by and I see if it's unlocked now.
Yep. It was unlocked before. It
Oh.
just opens freely.
Never tried.
It's unlocked now and other times.
It opens freely, and inside there's just a short hallway about 10 feet, and it's got a green glow inside.
Is that related to the glyph?
No.
What about the pulse of energy?
It's a different type of green.
Can I?
It's like putting
Can I try to
green
investigate it
crystal.
to see if it's anything
You can investigate.
crazy? 13.
You don't believe that it's magical and it's harmless. It's just a greenish glow, and you start to hear.
There's lava nearby. Oh. Can I get real low to the ground and check for pressure plates?
Mm-hmm.
Can I do investigation again?
It's only 10 feet in front of you. I mean, you have dark vision, don't you?
Yeah.
I'm sorry. As you look down in there, it's dim in there. There's a small platform that's jutting out into this giant room.
Can we get
Inside.
a visual eventually?
Yeah, I want to make sure that.
I'll wait.
You know
I'll
what?
wait.
You know what? I'm gonna grab that stuff. Hold on. Nope. You see a large room before you,
Nope.
and I'll go ahead and grab all this stuff out of here. 'Cause most likely, I'm hoping that you guys won't go back in there.
Oh, now I'm heading in there.
Gets it all out. And then
If you want to,
go.
you can. That's fine with me, but there's not gonna be much of anything in there. Yep, list signs right there. So this is what you see.
The eyeball, I gotta go back and see.
Oh, he had an eyeball. Forgot about that.
Oh yeah, there we go, baby.
Whoa.
So we're gonna pretend
Green lava and spam.
it looks like acid. So this door
Looks like
will extend right to there. Okay.
Okay. So
Does
this is
everyone
like,
understand that?
Mirrored?
So where Jarendoore is right now, he goes out on that platform, and this is what you're going to sort of see as you look inside there. Yep.
I kick a chunk of the slab off into the water.
All right.
Water. And I learn it's acid, right?
Yep. Where the
Okay.
floor is unseen underneath you, hidden behind acid. You don't know the depth. No safe path leads to the platform. You see two stone ramps running along the left and right side handed walls, beginning not far from where you stand. Reaching the ramps would be difficult, however, because of the acid, obviously. But not only acid. Those two little platforms go. The ones that I had the flames on.
You took them.
Not only that, on either side,
Oh.
Oh boy.
these blades are going on both sides. They're just constantly spinning around.
Immediately when I see that, I start using Ray of Frost to just try to use my powers on these rays every now and then.
Let me explain the rest of the room first
Alright.
before you do that, because you're sort of scanning throughout the whole area. All right, they're sweeping around through the air on each side of the platform. The ramps lead up to and out of the acid towards the far side of the chamber. At the midpoint of each wall, where they cease rising at the height of about 10 feet above you, and they connect in the middle to make this narrow little hallway that goes to the back of the room. Acid has these arched spans underneath that sort of meet in that middle center square, as you guys can see, sort of through the arches as where you're at. And from the top of the pillar, there's a third raised path that goes to the back of the room, and that whole thing goes all the way back. And then there's stairs that lead down the far side of the wall to two other platforms in the corner of the room. Looking through the archways, you can just make out two tall golden braziers that have snakes' heads on them.
Oh, no.
The braziers are decorated with large, menacing snake heads and burn with green, smokeless flame fire out of the brazier. From the head on the right hangs a necklace, a glowing green necklace, and at the foot of the other one is an outstretched body of an adventurer ripped in half. It clutches a roll of parchment in one hand.
That's a spell you need.
I was gonna say it. It's okay.
Yep.
Real quick. When I peer through and immediately identify those snakes with the necklace and the parchments.
Yep.
They're the brazzers are the same thing, right?
They look. Oh, where is the other one?
Never was
They're
there.
what?
What?
What? Come on.
Logan has it somewhere.
Logan might have taken it. Unless it fell.
Is
For real?
night.
That really bothers me.
No.
We'll move on. There's another one identical to it on the other platform.
Is it behind the thing?
Yeah, it was on there.
I'll go check behind the cardboard.
Yeah, I bet you did. Yeah, that's it.
Alright, as soon as
That's
I
what you
identify the snakes, I go, oh, I need to see that. And I shot down the hallway. I go, hey guys, can you come here for a moment? And I start shooting Ray of Frost at one of the blades to see if I could kind of slow it down or something.
Okay. Shoot. Attack. Go ahead.
Alright.
Shoot an attack.
And I just want to keep doing this until it freezes to a stop. 19
19 hits.
for 4 damage.
4 damage.
Yeah, and I don't know how you're going to pace this, but that's, like I said, that's what I'm going to keep doing.
Every 6 seconds.
Every 6 seconds.
If you want me to roll every 6 seconds while these
Yeah.
people do things, I could do that.
Let me make sure. Good. So you did how much damage? I'm sorry.
4 damage.
4 damage. Okay. He yelled back for you guys. It's gonna be pretty hard to hear from that far away.
I put my head at least around the door.
At least around the
Hey.
door.
How much time has passed?
You got about 2 minutes. So he screamed down the hallway, "Hey, he's gonna need your help." What do you guys do?
Can we hear it?
Warforged, you can or Johnny 5, you can definitely hear it. The other two, you just hear sort of.
I'm really good at hearing.
Oh, are
I
you?
hear hears.
Oh, all right, you hear him.
I get up and I just mopey walk there, but I keep chanting to myself.
So 30 feet. All right. Go ahead, Jarendoore. Attack again.
Jarendoore.
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 That's just one letter.
Nat
It's
20.
okay.
All right, hits. Critical. Go ahead.
Critical.
I'm sorry, how do you roll a critical again?
Just roll it again.
6 and a 5.
All right. It starts to damage the blade, but the blade keeps spinning.
Okay.
The rest of you move 30 feet, so you're about right here. Flyssa, did you move?
Yeah, I'm cool.
As you move?
You still
Johnny
chanting?
5?
Huh?
You
You
stay
still
there?
chanting?
Motionless, yeah.
No,
Okay.
Like a statue.
just quiet.
Johnny 5 just stays there. What do you guys do? You have one more round.
I keep going. And I keep chanting.
Flyssa?
Yep.
Boop, 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 boop. As you start attacking Jarendoore, hitting it with the frost out of the corner of your eye, you see movement in acid right underneath the archway.
Oh, I back up.
It's a Star Wars monster
Oh, you're gonna wait.
from the trash compactor.
I don't like sea dragons coming out of acid. Dude. Here we go. Oh, I think it's awesome. It's a crocolisk.
So you just see two this little log sort of pop through the lava or the acid, and it slowly starts inching its way towards you,
That's
and
the
it
monster
and it
design
makes it
for
right
you.
there. A terrible beast begins to rise up from the pool with its leathery hide, tail, and massive maws. An enormous crocodile, but it has 2 heads. One of the heads is scarred and has molten red eyes that bellows a deep, thunderous roar. The other head has soft, wet eyes that appear almost human, with tears streaming from them as it scans the room for any threats. Around the weeping head's neck is a rune-inscribed collar. You need to roll initiative.
Everybody.
It says
Yeah.
You say collar, like
Yeah,
C-O-L-L?
like a collar
I
around
gotcha.
it. Around one of its neck. The neck that's
Oh
crying.
no, guys! Oh no!
I get advantage.
19.
19.
I rolled 19 twice.
Okay.
Holy crap.
19, Jarendoore. And what'd you roll, Johnny 5?
23.
Oh my. Flyssa?
17.
Oh dear.
15. Alright, and Hortanis.
7.
Okay, I'll leave you right there. Alright, so we got. Alright.
How much time has passed?
Maybe 3
2.
minutes?
3 minutes.
2.5 minutes? Alright, there we go. Johnny 5, you're motionless. You haven't heard anything other than that one scream, so nothing?
No.
Alright, Jarendoore. You just see it sort of.
Can I tell if I could hit the blade one more time and it'll break?
It looks pretty messed up.
That was a yes or no question.
That's what you see.
Dang.
80 rounds.
Yeah, you got. No, you might as well give up.
I'm not giving
I
up.
shoot. I shoot Ray of Frost at the guy trying to slow it down a bit.
At the beast?
Yep.
Yep.
11
11?
to hit.
That misses.
Alright. And then I
And it just goes into the ice, or the acid. And just
That's a couple.
I play a little bit smarter here and I back out of there. Got through the doorway. I'll wait here. And can I see them yet?
Yeah, you see him coming.
I tell them, guys, there's a giant crocodile. Acid crocodile. I gotta get the snakes. That's what I say.
It's good. Alright. Flyssa.
What?
It's an acid meter.
That is the door he went.
No, it's not.
Gotcha. You. There's nothing else.
We need to kill it.
Kill the acid
You can kill
crocodile.
You're just like cut, and you have all these spider bites all over you, and you're like, we need to kill it. Yeah, you start itching.
So you went through the door and you found an acid crocodile.
My fingertips are cold.
I'm going back.
Okay.
Coward.
Alright.
Can't tell if you're fleeing
Your
or
insults are weak.
are you running or
Oh, I'm
we'll
just
figure
going.
it out. Sorry.
Yeah. You just see me going back.
Dang it.
Take inspiration, Nate. Alright. The big beast sort of walks up, and it can see you because you didn't shut the door. The door's open.
What?
And, well, you didn't shut it.
You got door in your name.
And it just goes, "Rah!" And then it just, and you see acid sort of spray up onto the.
Yeah,
onto the
right.
Calm yourself.
Yeah.
Onto the floor in front, not where you are, but in the room, and then you don't see it anymore.
Oh no. Okay.
I'm just chanting to myself.
You're just staying there. All right. Oh man, that's the same noise I heard before. Death must be coming. Combat stuff. Unless you go back in there.
All those nice rolls. Can we keep those rolls?
Do I have attunement now?
Dang it.
Attunement?
I mean, attunement now.
Oh!
Ooh.
It has been 5 minutes exactly. You're attuned.
Also,
Thinking,
tell me about the acid crocodile.
thinking ahead, I
Tell Johnny 5.
Yeah.
I drink another potion of
You
healing.
told me what?
You
There's
drink
an acid
another one?
crocodile.
9 health.
Okay.
Old boy
Yeah.
went through a door.
Just make sure you're marking down that you're
An
drinking.
acid crocodile.
Alright.
What do you think I am, Luke?
You guys are all back in the same room, or are you staying separated?
Man, Luke must think I have poor character or something.
No, I'm just reminding you, sir. Alright, if you guys, your timer's up there, Hortanis.
Luke must think I'm an idiot.
Huh?
Your timer's up.
You guys hear me and I'm chanting. Friends, men, bones that bend. Friends that feel heal, but not those who steal.
When I look at you, I go, beware, beware, a crocodile in there.
So who's still in my line of sight? Just
a golden ray sort of sprays out and it goes around the corner and still hits Flyssa. Because you're not doing it to Johnny Five.
Oh no.
Okay.
No.
Alright, go ahead and roll heal. The door's still open. You don't hear anything. Jarendoore coming from there. It's completely silent again.
Ooh! 10 plus my spell modifier, which I believe is
3.
3. Oh yeah, there it is. No, it's 4.
Shouldn't be 4.
That's
It's my spell attack.
Your attack has your spell attack should be 5.
Yep.
It's 3. So 13 health to everyone except for Johnny 5.
Is it temporary health?
No,
Nope.
full health. He used another spell slot.
Why are we healing about that?
I was about to
Mark
say
it up
that.
13.
I'm full.
You're totally full?
Found a healing potion.
Alright, what's the question?
I understand this part. But why is there 3?
You get the first one, but there's a possibility you get another one, so I'll tell you when it happens. Sorry, I forgot that was in there. There's nothing you can do to change it. I'll just tell you when it happens.
Nate has learned something.
Yeah, well, it's a long shot.
It's a level requirement to go to the other ones.
I'm gonna text you a question.
Okay, that's fine. Alright, so are you guys gonna take a rest? Are we pushing forward? Or are we
forward.
messing around with the room that you're in with the locked gate?
I think we're pushing forward.
So you're going after the crocodile thing?
I am standing still for a rest.
For a rest. So you're not moving.
It's too long a shot.
I peek my head.
You're gonna try to get a short rest in while we do this encounter?
You're gonna try to do an encounter while I get a short rest in?
Yes.
If Steven uses a short rest, is it wasted for all of us?
Nope, just him.
Plus, it's gonna take him an hour.
Yep.
Oh, this is gonna take an hour.
60-second turns.
Don't do this.
I don't want to die. I didn't get healed just now.
It's just, you have 3 short rests. Complete.
You gotta have a full party. At least just stand back or something.
Yeah.
Felicia, why don't you roll me an investigation check?
I go into the other room where the other people are.
I'm just hanging out with the
That would
statue.
be a unnatural 20.
Unnatural 20. Alright. The wall with the 4 pieces, or the 4 little divots in it,
Yes.
gets your attention. And as you go over, you see dirt in each one.
It's very smooth. You don't even see the
Yeah,
divots.
it's very hard to make out, but you can tell it's dirt and stone. But the one actually has the dirt lifted up just a little bit, and it's the black hole.
Can I keep messing with that?
Mhm.
Like, dig through it, I suppose.
Dig through the black one?
Yep.
Okay. You dig through and you knock the dirt to the side, and there's nothing in the black hole then.
I enter the room now.
Okay.
And I go, what's going on?
Well, I'm guessing I saw him staring at the stone, right? Just kind of looking at it. What's he?
Warforged? Or
Yeah.
Johnny Five? Yeah, he's just looking at the glyphstone.
So he is, he's just standing there, looking at that thing. I noticed, I don't know, something about this dirt in this little spot right here. It was like lifted up or out of place or something.
Do I notice the other 3 areas?
Yep. Yeah, there's 4 spots.
I
All different colors.
I go to the other area. Is it in one area?
Yeah, it's on this pillow where the scroll was. It's right below where the scroll was.
And where the words were?
Yeah, on the scroll. Yes.
Okay.
There's 4 spots. They're white, red, blue, and black. And he's dug out the black one that had dirt in it that looked like it was raised up.
I dig out the white one.
Okay. Alright, the white's there.
Did you see my text?
I clean them out all.
All right, so they're all cleaned out.
Really nice. I give them a nice.
You see the color.
That's when I walk in.
All right.
What are you doing?
There's
I
colors
filled
here.
those holes up.
There's colors here.
Do we have anything colorful? Like, that would fit in here?
I don't understand you guys. First you say there's a crocodile. I go kill it. Now you guys are undoing everything I want. And you're tracking the mud from the mess that I made everywhere. This guy's gonna be so mad.
Yes, that's correct.
Gosh, what do we do?
Alright, so... I don't know.
If I just take my glyphstone.
I can't... It doesn't really interest me that much.
Okay.
So I kind of start focusing on him. How bad do you look? Like, how injured?
About half. No, about a quarter.
Quarter injured or quarter left?
Left.
Okay. So... I don't really trust this one right yet. He's been standing there. I'm guessing still. He just.
Well, I'm not exactly staring at the stone.
Okay. I don't know if you want to like
I
stand
don't have
by.
to attune to it, right? It's just in my pocket.
You're attuned now. Yeah, it's just that's in your pocket now.
I'm just standing guard pretty much.
Gotcha. I don't know what's going on here. Can we just?
Are you guys okay there?
I appear inert.
I stoop down.
Spear and standby.
Yeah.
Oh.
I stoop down to the different colored inlets in the wall. Can I do an investigation to see if I can figure out something here?
Yep.
Alrighty. 21.
A 21. You get the sense that something needs to be put inside each of these divots.
This sounds familiar.
And the barrel is still in the middle of the room?
Yep, there's dirt all around. It's been spread all around.
I roll over the barrel to
It's
see if
pretty
there's
much
any
like half
items
empty.
inside of it.
Nope. No, you just dump it out, and there's just dirt all over the floor now.
It reminds me of this game we used to play back in school. You had to match these like colored triangles and squares and stuff into this like pegboard. I was really good at it.
Okay.
There's nothing around here that's colorful that matches these or anything.
White, black, yellow, and red.
Stones.
No,
marbles,
white, red, blue, and black.
Stones, marbles.
Did you guys
Pieces
make
of
it all
paper.
right? You ran away from that room. Was there something scary in there?
Yeah. Is it?
Wait a minute. Where's Jetra?
Who?
My friend, Jetra.
What do you look like?
Like me?
Jetra didn't make it.
Okay, I can't see you guys.
Yeah, I'm walking back.
Yeah, I'll go over there too.
Where's Jetra at?
Oh, that guy. Oh, I thought the door was talking to us.
Yeah, I know, that's my dwarf voice.
He wasn't fast
Did we-
enough.
Close that door back to this room.
No, we did not, but you may if you want.
Yeah, I want to sneak over there.
Level reset.
How do you go over there?
How do I go over there?
Yeah, show me where you go.
Sneakily.
Oh, he's done.
Sneakily.
I would probably
You gotta reach all the way inside there to grab.
sweet. You dork.
What's your AC?
Yeah, 15. The bad part is I knew it.
And grabs your leg.
Yeah.
Oh no! Back to square one.
Luke's body's just laying there, and now you're stuck back to the wall.
Guys!
Oh dear.
Can you scoot that one back over here?
Where's Jetra? What?
He didn't make it.
Oh, I told him it was stupid to go with you guys.
Are you the one that brought the stones?
From that room.
Who? Me? No.
Did you guys solve the elemental puzzle? How many stones do you guys have yet?
We have 2.
She'll tell you all about it.
How many stones do you have?
Guys!
I know of one that we got.
Guys.
Okay.
I just got with this group, as you know. I've been here with you before.
Yeah.
Deja vu.
Jarendoore.
So we got the one in
Okay.
the hallway thing. Unfortunately, your friend didn't make it.
It was stupid to go with you. I knew it.
I tried my best. I tried really hard.
Okay.
I take the first glyphstone of Eldred. I put it in the black one.
The glyphstone is too big to get inside. They're basically like this. Like little cups. There's 4 of them. 4 of them.
I lay it on the cup.
Nope, nothing happens.
Can I figure out? I interchange them just to see which one.
No difference.
How many holes are there?
4.
Did you guys respond to me yelling at you
What'd you
guys?
say? What'd you say?
Guys! And I called them by name.
Johnny 5 and Jarendoore.
Yes.
We got a problem. She's all chained up again.
Can't we use Hoot?
Hoot's half chained up too.
I'm too fascinated to even turn around. I'm trying to do things all over here.
Mm-hmm.
But didn't it... If it latched on her leg, didn't it go off of Hoot's leg?
So
Mhm.
in the
One of them.
beginning, it was only held by both legs, and then we touched hands, and then whenever we touched hands, the leg manacle switched over. There was never hands.
My
I
trunk
listened to
goes
it
up
again.
and starts itching my head. I don't know what to do.
So
Wow.
Hoot's still connected by his legs, and I'm connected
One,
by my arm.
no, he's connected by one leg and you're connected by one arm.
Okay,
There's only 2 chains.
gotcha.
Okay, well, I can see that the room before us is the elemental room. I didn't know if you guys got that one. I know of the one that's down the hallway, but yeah, I think that's the one. I hope anyway.
Elemental, like, do you know about this room?
Well, I just know that people that walk through here find a glyphstone, and if I can see the little puddle right there, it's usually the elemental room that's
Gotcha.
beside us.
Okay, this makes sense. So you don't know anything about it other than the puddle.
No.
Does anybody? Nobody's ever came out of there, have they?
Out of where?
The elemental room.
Yeah, they've come through that way.
Oh.
Then they go down to the traps in the fire and die.
Oh.
Or they go in the other room and run out screaming.
Well-
Or they just die in there too.
Have you overheard them say anything about the elemental room? Can you nothing?
I mean, usually they talk about some kind of platform where they put stuff on it and other things open, and then they come in and they have all this cool treasure.
Oh, well, that's actually really helpful. Thank you.
As you guys are talking, I squat down in front of Johnny 5. Hey, Johnny 5. Johnny, the glyphstone you have acquired, what color is it?
While he's doing this, I'm walking
What
back
have you
into that
learned?
room. I'm getting some water.
I'm not trying to take it. How was that?
You take it up in your trunk.
It inspires me to be better.
What color is it? Can you show me?
Is it red?
And then I walk in,
Okay?
and then I'm
Yeah.
Should say.
It's just a glyphstone. It's got purple inscribed. Purple.
well, if you guys are gonna examine this, you might as well clean it off first. And I just spray the whole thing with water and like wash it clean, and it goes in like all the different holes.
All 4 of them.
Mm-hmm.
When it hits all 4 of them, they all sort of fill up to the top, and then the blue one just sort of overflows a little bit, and it looks like it's just flowing water out of it slowly.
Whoa! In the supply of water.
I
start
go.
drinking it.
I go. I'll be right back. And I go into this room. And I pick up a log out of the fire.
There's ambers all over the floor. Ash.
No logs?
Ash.
And it's ash coals that are red hot.
There's no active fire. Oh, coals, red hot?
Mm-hmm.
Remind me of the colors.
Red, white, blue, and black.
I take... oh, I know. I take... heck. I roll up the bottom of my cloak, and I pick up one of the coals, and I run it over to the...
When you pick it up, it's cold, but it's still burning.
Alright, then I run back here. And I throw it in the red one. On the...
Little flames start flying out of it.
Heck yeah. Hey guys,
Whoa.
I think I figured it out.
How are you doing that? That's... Whoa.
We need to go find elemental things that meet these. So we have white and black left.
Why did you clean this thing off anyways? If you're gonna undig my dirt for some mysterious reason,
I go, Hortanis, you're a genius.
and then I cleaned it off, and then you're just putting stuff back in it.
You helped us.
What do you mean?
You are very smart than you look.
How much does a bird leg weigh?
Huh?
How much does a bird leg weigh?
Not very much.
Can I mage hand like the leg over towards my foot?
Yep.
Cool.
You mage hand it over and nothing happens.
I go over to this guy's body, and I check it again, see if I missed anything.
Okay. You look it over, he's got his clothes on, but there's nothing on it.
Except for that bottle.
I just don't understand why you guys dug it up in the first place.
I take out my
I don't
longsword,
think they remember.
and I hack off his hand.
Okay.
I pick up his hand, and I put it on the black glyphstone.
Nothing.
Hello? You guys still haven't answered my question. Why did you dig up these holes in the first place?
Because we have to put elemental stuff in it to unlock the room, I think, over here, and I point towards down this hallway.
Right, but why did you... I don't understand. They were all perfectly flat. And you dug them up. Why?
I just told you, we need them to be not that.
What do you mean, except for one?
Johnny Five, you're in there too.
I'm rested. I'm just watching.
You're just watching.
Observation.
That's it. I don't like this anymore. I'm filling them back up, and I start from the very left. The very first one.
It's black.
I know.
Oh, okay.
I know it is.
I didn't know that. That was good. You remember it. That's good. All right, you fill up the black one, and as you like level it off, you get ready to start filling the next one, and like you start filling in the next one, which would be blue. So you're going to be filling in the water, and the black sort of mounds up just a little bit more.
Hey! And I go back over and I smooth it out again.
You wait a few seconds, and it mounds up a
And
little
that's
bit.
what I'm going to do for the rest for a while. I keep trying to say
I push his hand aside. I go, wait, just let it stop. And I try to see what happens.
It just mounds up.
I move the dirt.
Then it starts mounting up again.
Okay.
I just say so.
Is more dirt just producing, it seems? So we're missing one thing.
Yep.
Help!
There it is.
my ears go.
Oh, that's a good
Oh,
idea.
wait,
yeah,
I
we should
forgot.
get her.
I forgot about her, guys.
And I take off down the hall.
I
You
could
come
use a
with
Yeah,
hand.
I'll go with you. I don't get that close. I'm scared to death of those chains.
I go.
I nudge
Oh,
you.
you
I'm like,
guys
go
are
help
back,
her.
huh?
I go down. I remember this, and I take Hoot's hand, and I grab the left shackle with Hoot's hand. Or I lay Hoot's hand on
It's all in-
Nisha's.
Chain comes off Hoot's leg and grabs your leg.
Oh no!
Hoot's body's just laying there.
I start panicking and like pacing back and forth. I'm like,
Help!
So,
You guys are so rude.
And then
What am I
I go.
supposed to do?
Funny.
I go. Heck! And then I grab. Sorry, remind me again. Flyssa with my other hand.
Alright.
Nothing happens.
Left arm, right arm.
Alright, as you grab with the other arm. It goes to grab you, and it reaches out, and you move your hand out of the way, and the chain just falls down and lands on the ground.
Oh, nice move.
You're free, Flyssa.
I go, help!
You still got one on your leg.
I'm still pacing back and forth.
So, do you still have the hand on you that you?
I still have one around my leg.
No, do you?
Oh,
no.
the
Okay.
hand on...
So
No,
don't
I
worry
left it
about
on
that.
near
Alright.
the bowl.
We. Do you have?
This wall trap's doing the best. This is the best trap in the whole distance.
Do you happen to have any more dead bodies laying around? This one worked quite well. Maybe, I don't know. Maybe something. Hoot's completely free too, right?
Yes, he is.
I know someone that's not moving right now.
I'm just gonna like pick up his body and throw it at him.
Alright, it just falls off you and lands before you. Nothing happens.
The body
Yeah.
does?
Yep.
I try to grab the body.
Okay, you pick it up.
Yep.
Nothing happens.
Because you're playing with dead bodies over there.
I toss the body in there and let it fall on me a little bit.
Nothing happens.
Gosh, alright.
I'm
Take
just
his
like
feet and-
weeping.
You're desecrating
Why are
his,
you guys
his
doing
body.
that too?
I just take his feet.
He's
Like,
got
start to his feet, like,
Nothing.
Necromancy.
Doesn't attack you or him.
With my free hand, I try to
Necromancy's not okay. It's not life magic.
I use fireball on a weak spot in the chain.
Okay.
I go, I'm done with this, and I start shooting fire at it in a concentrated area.
Okay.
I hit 22
Alright, hits.
for 2 damage. Why am I rolled in damage?
22 damage?
No,
Or 2 damage?
2 damage.
Oh, 2 damage.
22 damage.
Oh. That hurt.
Hey, can you let go of me?
Oh,
I shoot him again.
I'm hungry. Let me eat. Oh. Oh. The things that you're doing doesn't look like it's hurting it at all.
Oh boy.
So I
Why
have
are
an
you
idea.
trying to hurt me?
If we offer you food, will you release him?
Depends on what you have.
I got a whole bird.
I go, I got a fireball for you. Shoot him again. I just haven't had it.
Shoot the face?
Yeah.
What?
Hey, eat this! And I hit a 15. And I hit him with a 5 damage.
Oh. That hurt. Why'd you do that?
I'm
That
sorry.
wasn't food.
I'm sorry. My mistake. Here, try this one. This one's vanilla. I should have iced one at him now.
Vanilla.
And I shoot Ray of Frost.
Okay.
Hit on 11 and then rolled 7 damage.
Why are you hitting me?
This is how we feed people in my culture.
It just looks like your spells are just sort of like reflecting off of it.
I get 2 sticks of incense out and cast light on them. And I'm like, guys, look at me, dude. Let go of my friends. Let go of my friend.
That's
You guys are so weird.
nice.
And then I start stomping away. Like I'm disappointed in myself. And then as I come in here, I just chuck it into the little thing over there.
The incense?
Yeah, and the incense is lit up and it bounces around and lands in the white one.
Alright.
And,
Nothing happens.
and I walk over and
That's all of it.
I pick up this body.
There it is.
And I does it have like clothes?
Yeah, it's cloaked.
I like put my body inside of its clothes, like my hands in its sleeves and my feet. And I start walking, and it's like
Johnny Five's just sitting there, waiting for the rest. You're gonna get your full rest or your short rest. Alright?
And I'm like, oh god.
You guys are standing right next to him. He's just chewing on the chains and just like,
And I'm like,
sorry, I
Wait,
just
you're
gotta do
free.
this.
Do you want to step away from that? Oops.
I'm like super sweaty. I like walk over to it real slow.
I'll move you back.
That sounded intentional.
Alright?
Yeah,
Oops. Was
You what?
I'm moving kind of away from Hortanius because
Alright.
His name changes forever.
And you move the orc into it?
Hortanius.
Alright.
Hortanius. Hortanis.
Hortanis.
Alright. One of the claws that's on, you're the only one that's got you, reaches out and grabs the orc.
And I quickly rip out of his clothes and run away.
I jump back. I go, man, that was annoying.
What about my food?
It's right there. Good night.
It's right there.
I like didn't do anything to him. Why?
That was a good one, though.
Oh, and I run back to the elemental.
You just see my incense burning in there, and it's all white.
I go,
Like
So you have dirt.
It's just sitting up
It's
like this.
mounded up.
I blow into it.
It sort of swirls in it a little bit. It starts to swirl, and then it dissipates.
I take my cloak and I go, ugh, and cause a bigger gust.
All right. Same thing. It starts swirling up a little bit, and then it dissipates out.
I look at all of the things. What am I missing here?
I walk in when he's doing this.
So we have
You have dirt in a black, and you have
Whoa.
fire, embers in red, and you have water in the blue.
Do that again.
I do it again. I blow into it.
Like a little tornado, and then it dissipates.
I want to try.
I step back.
It swirls up, and it gets really big, and then it still starts to dissipate.
Hey Nate, are you coming in here?
Yeah. I want to.
Check this out.
Yeah. I'm.
What does that mean?
What?
You're going to Nene?
Huh?
I promised it to him.
You did what?
Who in the mouth?
Ooh.
He just and it's like sticking like in between the chain pieces, and it's like standing. He's like, and he's like spitting it up.
Oh. Well, that's not gonna be fun when we go back through. I go.
Okay, that's where you're at. So red is burning. Embers are like little fire. The water's constantly overflowing slowly, and the dirt is mound up. And there has been a little small swirl effect with that wind.
We need to find something physical to put there to resemble wind, and I start to look around and see if I can remember anything that would resemble that in my
Okay, roll
investigation.
investigation.
Or
Brian's
history?
trying to figure it out. Yeah.
Oral history. Never mind, too late.
No.
22.
22.
I just go on it.
All right, Hortanis
I'm
goes
like
away.
looking around.
As you're sitting there thinking, you're like, I remember seeing a small cloud-like symbol on a small vial that Hortanis took.
No. I go in there and go, oh, Hortanis! I go, hey.
I'm like warming up by these embers, but
There's
nothing's really
no
happening.
warmth
I
there.
know.
I go, wait, hey, you had a vial, I remembered, that had a cloud emblem on it. Can I have that real quick? I'll give it right back.
I'm like,
Another thing taken.
are you gonna take my? It's just a healing potion.
I said I'll give it back. Well, I actually don't think it's a healing potion. I think it's the mystery.
Okay. I
And-
hand it to you.
I take it and go, follow me. And, you...
I mope.
And, I first start by putting the vial in the bowl.
Nothing happens.
Alright, then I hold it sideways, I uncork it.
Mist goes all around the room. It's sort of this purple mist, and some of it stays and settles down into the thing, and then it starts to fog out in there. But it looks like it, like when you would rub a genie lamp, like all the mist would come out. That's what happened, but some of it stayed inside the depression.
You seen a SpongeBob movie?
And then you plug it back up. Do you keep it open?
I play it back up.
Okay.
For now.
Plugged up.
I expected it to be like the
As this happens,
The bag of air.
the scroll reappears and is sitting there.
I grab it.
Okay.
Almost expecting it.
Almost expecting.
I was the first one to see it.
All right, you start to look at it, and you see the words for a second, but then they shrink to where you can't see them anymore. But you can tell that the words are still there. You just can't see them. They're too small.
Can I try to... is there any... I step back.
You hear a grinding noise of almost like stone on stone coming from this room.
Hey, follow me. There's something in here. I run in there.
Wait a minute.
No.
What happened to that scroll?
I mean, you saw me take it.
Just peek through the door, like not going in there. Just
Not
looking at
going in,
Nope.
but you're peeking.
Did I see the word shrink?
Yes. Everyone, if you were around him, you saw him. You like picked up the scroll, and it was so awesome. You see all these words, and they just like the minute you try to focus on them, they shrink to where you can't see them.
I follow him in, but I'm like talking to him. Can I just remember when you asked for that genie bottle that potion?
This whole wall
Oh, yeah,
has
go-
slid.
Can
Off
I
to the
see
side.
the scroll? I'll give it right back.
1 second. I go over here.
I follow him, sitting behind.
You see a giant pile of treasure,
Money.
gems, gold.
I shoot a fireball at it. Just to make sure it's real.
Shatters all the gold over, and they scatter all over the floor. And now that the gold is moved, you see a small tube structure sort of protruding through the gold.
I go, hey, go get that. I pointed at the tube structure and said, that looks like one of those poles. You can have two, one for each
It's
one in your
smaller.
trunk.
I just think I want to see that scroll real quick, though.
Me too. Give me a second. I'm kind of attuned to this type of stuff. I'm a wizard, remember?
I start rubbing my loincloth pouch. I just want to see it roll. Like,
Loincloth pouch.
What?
What?
I need some description.
Yeah, we don't need to know that.
that's where my pouch is. It's in my
Oh,
loincloth.
okay. All right.
You can have that vial
Right in
back.
between my legs where my trunk can reach down into it.
Oh, yeah.
He gives you back the vial, the genie vial.
I just look at it, I'm like, yeah, but I want to see the scroll. I don't understand. I gave you the genie button. Like, you asked for it, I gave it to you, and then I'm just saying, like, let me see, I'll give it back. I don't.
I go,
You see the treasure as well.
Okay.
I go, 1 second, let me study it first. I'll make sure I hand it over when I'm done.
Let me try something first. And Mage Hand.
What are you doing?
Gonna see if I can lift or drag the tube structure.
Comes right up,
Okay.
sitting there. And as you start pulling out, you can see that it's like a spyglass.
That's what you need.
Yeah. I Mage Hand it back to Jarendoore.
A spyglass or a magnifying glass?
It's a brass spyglass,
So
decorated with carvings of scrolls and tombs.
I go, ooh, I know. I take it, and
Tomes, not tombs.
I hold the scroll up to there and go, is it working?
Yep, it is. And you can start to read this giant long story.
Giant long story.
I go, Hortanis, here, you hold it for me while I look at it.
I'm not interested anymore. I just mope away.
Go away.
Yes! Become God. Alright. That's what it says.
Okay. The rest of you guys,
Can I Mage Hand some gold?
Just
bring it back.
Yep.
Nothing happens in the room, and just
like a sweeper.
you're just grabbing
slowly
handfuls of gold.
Let's just walk into it.
Yeah.
I don't care anymore. I'm just kicking stuff around, seeing if I see anything I like.
There's
This is
just
gems. and
there's
gold.
gems. There's coins about worth 200 gold coins, and gems amongst the coins that are worth another 100 gold worth of gems.
I just turn around and walk out without taking anything.
There is a faint, radiant magic that you sense inside the room.
Do I smell anything?
No.
I'll look over my shoulder one last time and investigate.
Well, as you start walking out, the faintness of the magic seems to be following you out, and you look at Jarendoore with the spyglass.
I turn around and go into the hallway.
Okay. Just a bunch of gold in there.
I'm like, I don't feel so good. Are we gonna go kill this thing or what? I'm gonna have a cold.
We need, as I'm reading, we need Johnny 5 to be with us for this one.
Look, I'm not getting any younger, and I don't like it down here.
How long has it been?
I don't care about that guy.
And I go,
20 minutes.
I slump into the,
I mean, you guys are getting close to short rest territory.
I slump into the corner over here, and I just sit there and I start reading the scroll, paying no attention to anyone.
Alright, I go open the door. I go check that room, see if that door's open.
Okay. I gotta double check because I don't even know. I don't remember when that one opened. So
I'm going with him.
I don't think it quite opens yet. Why am I? Yes, the force field's gone.
Alright, I go through the door.
Whoa there, big guy.
What?
We saw that stuff over here.
What stuff?
There's a whole nother glyph room over there. You know, with the acid alligator.
There's a glyph in there?
There's gotta be. It's a maze, isn't it? An obstacle.
I don't know. I've never seen it. He didn't say anything about glyph. He was just talking about some alligator.
Right. So,
What do I care about an alligator if this door's open?
well, we need all the glyphs, right? To get out of here. And they're not going to put an alligator in there. Unless it's guarding something.
So
right?
you're saying that you promised me there's a glyph in there?
Yes.
Alright, if there's a glyph in there, I'll head back there. But I'm getting tired of you guys lying to me about stuff.
There's gotta be a
You
glyph.
guys aren't very good team players.
Look, I think we came across each other for a reason. And I think it's so that I can help you guys become stronger.
Okay, let's go.
Okay, let's regroup. I need to talk to this one.
I just walk past you. And I go open the door to the glyph room.
To the acid room.
Mm-hmm.
Do you walk in or?
I just open the door and step on that. Well, I look at the floor, obviously. If there's any gross stuff on it, I'm not going to step on it, but...
The acid isn't there. It doesn't look like it's burning anything.
When I walk into this room,
Mm-hmm.
I take a look at the statue here.
Is
Go. What's your name?
Goro,
And who is this?
Jetra.
Jedra. I squat down to his base at the bottom. Is there any inscriptions anywhere? Okay. Okay, Jedra. I'm
Goro.
Goro. And I walk off. Not there though.
Okay.
And I go where Hortanis is. I go, careful, there's a alligator in here. Oh! And I look right. Is the one I've been fighting, is that damaged still? I shoot at it again. I go, hey, I need to weaken this. I shoot my bolt of Ray of Frost on it. Trying to slow it down. I hit 11 for 2 more damage. I missed.
Yeah, it went through when you shot
What's your
through.
size?
Medium.
Man, it'd be really helpful if I could, like, throw you over there.
I'm 6'7".
6'7".
I wish I could fly.
Sploosh. Roll initiative.
Here we go!
We're about 40 minutes in to that short rest there, Johnny 5.
What is that?
Sorry.
2. I rolled
Got
19
3.
again.
Let me reset the encounter here.
I got a 19 again too. So
Alright,
I
so
rolled 19
first we'll start down here. What we got?
19.
19, okay. Next.
23.
23, you done? Please.
17.
17?
Yep.
Okay, and
3.
Yep. That's a good one.
nope.
Oh, I can't. I was gonna try, but
Since I rolled high, can I have a reaction?
Okay.
Is that a yeah?
Since I rolled high.
What are you trying to do?
I go, We're killing the alligator.
That's it.
I don't think we're killing this alligator.
That's exactly right.
I think this alligator's
Alright.
killing us.
Johnny Five, what are you doing?
Most likely.
Resting.
Yeah.
I look at Flyssa. Like, do you need something?
I think they're gonna need help. I think we're all gonna need help. And I don't know what's going on with you or what's going on with this group. But
I'm also feeling so
do what you need. I gotta go help them.
Alright. I go help.
Oh, after 40 minutes.
What?
I'm still I'm walking slowly and stuff.
Oh, okay. You're pacing back and forth. As the rest, huh? Alright. Jarendoore. You see the beast sort of erupt out of the acid. And the same thing. You have the two heads. One has just got these dark red fiery eyes. Another one's weeping.
And it's a beast?
Yeah.
Does it hold any weapons?
No.
Okay. I use Ray of Frost on it.
Okay.
Critical fail. Missed.
I'll let it go this time.
Finger freezes.
Flyssa, you're up.
I dash.
Alright.
And I yell, come on, Slowpoke!
I got you.
Yep.
You gotcha.
Alright. Alright. Go ahead and. Where's, you said you were up there with him because you shot for Ray of Frost.
Yeah, I'm right.
Did you run back in the hallway or what?
I'm like in the doorway enough
Okay.
to see the blade. I don't know how to do this.
It's fine.
He's got a big base.
That sounds good. Alright. It, goes to bite you with one of its
Oops.
faces and rolls a 19.
face.
It's
8 piercing damage.
Oh.
And as it sort of jumps out of the water, puts both of its feet up on the block, it grabs you with the red-eyed one, and it grapples you. And you're stuck inside of its mouth.
I don't get to contest it. Automatic grab.
It hits a grapple.
If it hits, it grabs you. The other weeping one goes to grab you as it turns you up in the air to grab you with the other mouth.
Grabby. It's gonna rip you in half.
4 more piercing damage. And when it does that, it begins to pull both of its heads apart. Roll a strength check. Saving throw.
I'll use inspiration.
Yep. Good thing. That's 11.
11 plus 2, 13.
Here's the dice roll.
Where's your DM smile shirt?
Yeah, that's what I need right now. Go ahead and take 18 more slashing
Holy
damage.
crap.
I'm dead.
Are you knocked out? As it starts to pull him apart, it just starts ripping some of his armor, and it just throws you on the ground.
Oh, the acid?
Huh? No.
Against
you're-
the door? We're on
Yeah, it slides it right past you into this. And as it looks over towards you, Jarendoore, it sort of picks up its feet and turns, and as it turns, its tail comes through the doorway and slaps you.
We'll see.
Yeah, it does.
We'll see.
Yeah, it does.
Take 8 bludgeoning damage as the tail just comes through the hallway, right through the doorway, and just slaps you. And I need your rolls. A strength saving throw.
Oh.
5.
It catches you around the head, and you just go flying through the air, and you land over here behind. And as it does that, it splashes down back into the acid and disappears. Hortanis, why don't you roll me a death saving throw?
Dale.
Johnny 5. You just barely saw Hortanis just like fly through the air and you just land. You're just like, his armor's like all crushed and dimply. and then you saw Jarendoore just go flying through the air and land on the ground.
I hope you're retreating. I don't take an action.
Okay. Jarendoore.
I pick up and I crawl over to Hortanis. I go, you need to wake up. And then I use a medicine check. 16.
Shut up.
Oh, boy.
Alright, so
We
your
did that
table.
last time.
Alright, out of combat.
Wait.
Unless you guys run back in.
D4. 1 hour. If that's how we're playing it.
Fine, yeah. 1 hour, that'd be almost perfect for a short rest. Alright, it is 10:40, so why don't you sum up what you want to do here, and then we'll pick up here next time.
I want to destroy that blade, find a way across, and my character. Well, I don't want to reveal my secret, but you know my secret. What I'm fascinated in, and I gotta go and do that. And
Okay.
that's my goal. My goal is to make it down to that right.
I think you might
Podium.
summarize what you're doing
Yeah,
right now.
like right now. But that's good. I like it. I like it, Jarendoore. No, that's good.
I do all those things.
That's it. I do all of them.
I also
Alright.
do want to do those things.
What do you want to do in the next five minutes? Is the plan to revive Hortanis and continue? Are we taking a short rest?
I suggest we take a short rest.
What are you doing?
We need to regroup and form a plan.
Can I do physical exercise while I rest?
No.
What are you trying to do?
You can read.
Get my strength score up?
Okay.
He's doing push-ups in the corner
Yeah.
for
30
an
minutes.
hour. He's like, I did this
Eye
for
of
an
the
hour. I should be
tiger.
really strong.
1
I
hour,
mean,
1 hour abs.
He's in
Can't
a
I
montage.
physically train myself?
Yeah, in about a month's time.
Oh, come on. Okay. That
Uh,
makes sense.
All right, so
got
I just want to know what's happening to Hortanis. Because
He's sleeping.
well, he's not going to get any health back after 1 hour. He's going to get 1 HP.
Man, if
Oh, it
only we
takes
had
an
a
hour to
road.
get 1 HP.
Yeah. Once he's
Gotcha.
conscious, then he has to take a short rest. Then he can take that advantage for that.
But would him sleeping for that time count as a short rest for the time slot then?
All for his 3 short
Three
rests.
of a day, yeah.
And
Okay, that's
I
not
wouldn't
last
worry
time.
about
So
that.
he would have an extra one?
Yeah.
So he could technically take a short rest while we do whatever.
I feel around in your bags. Do you have a potion?
Oh, wait. I do have one.
Look.
From you. From your dead body.
2d4 plus
So-
2?
He would have wanted this.
So you take it out of his pack and
Yeah.
feed it to him? All right.
Let's just get this.
Whoa, look at that! Whoa! 10 health back. You come to and you're like,
Guys, I didn't see a glyph stone, so
Did you look at the whole room?
I got a pretty good look at it.
The
you
alligator
look down at your armor and there's like all these little dimples from his teeth mark all the way down your belly.
I'm gonna do mending.
And try to pop it
Yeah.
back up. Boop, boop.
We'll
You
just-
got like a suction cup and you're like,
You got something on you.
okay.
Let's. All right. There's gotta be a way around this.
What's your size?
Medium. I'm human.
Oh,
Why do you keep asking me?
I want to throw someone
Throw
up
him
onto
to the
that
dwarf.
ledge.
All up on the top ledge?
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's gotta be a way. I think I'm saying
All right.
this
Well,
messes us.
Yeah.
we're at time, so let's end there. You guys decide and just put it in the messenger. You know, put a messenger saying, "Hey, we're gonna short rest," or "I don't want to do that, and I want to do this instead." Before we start next time, okay?
Got it.
So that'll be the first thing we do then?
Yeah, that's where we'll be.
I've got